Fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, Helmets, next, kabit cafe breath.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved
Cause I cuss a little bit.
and that's it. They always in
Are
my
you guys
business cause they
pushing
say I
me?
backslid. They
Are you guys pushing me? First of all, I just spilled something on myself. I had on a cute shirt. It was cute. It was cute. And this is not on right because it's still spilling. Ooh, Lord. It's still not on right. It spilled on me. And I was very upset. I changed quick. That's how you know I used to be a skank because I changed fast. I was just like, ooh, that wasn't quick, was it? So, yes. Changed real quick on you horse baby. I'm super to be so but no, I spilled on my shirt and it was cute. It was cute. Okay, all right. So yes, so I spilled on myself. Like, what about it? What about it? So I have to change real quick. Y'all mad? Y'all mad? Not no excuses. Excuse me. I don't have to be here. I don't know if they told you, but my husband has 2 jobs. So, girl, I'm freezing. Lord, it don't want me to go live for y'all. It don't want me to go. Hold on. It should be getting together. Okay, let it boot. Y'all know people be stealing people internet and stuff. I put a little security thing on my thing, but it should be fixing itself. It should be because this says that my connection is great. So if I'm freezing, if I'm fuzzy, no, it's not the live. I'm fine. I feel like I'm fine. Happy Father's Day to me. I feel like it's not me. See, Adriana said we clear now. See, if it's still frizzy and fuzzy right now, that's you. Okay? I feel it that the Lord is going to allow me to do what I need to do. Okay? And the last time I turned was here, I was live draining all the internet. 3 phones, 3 computers, 3 TVs on, all of this. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Y'all got to go. You guys gotta go there. Said you clear now. It's better. My girl Taniqua says you're good. Hi Taniqua, thank you for the happy Father's Day wish. Thank you so much, Speedy. Thank you so much, Island. I love you, girl. Antoinette, my boo. Hi, everyone. If it's fuzzy, oh well. Okay. Shout out to Baby Shay, moderator. Yeah, Lysandra, moderator. Hey, girl. So I love y'all. Hello, everyone. So we just gonna, shoot the ish, like we always do on holidays. Absolutely. We just come over here and we roast. Like we have fun, we kiki. Like this is what we're about to do. So celebrities, don't get mad. Okay. If you do, oh well. So here flip. So Wendy Wendell is leaving. Hey everybody, I'm gonna get in the chat. I'm gonna get to y'all, but I'm gonna get the show started since y'all act like I'm late. Since y'all act like I'm so late. So Wendy Williams is officially done with her show, y'all. How you doing? Put them up. So or Wendy Wendell of the Williams, the lady that was married to Kevin Hunter, yay, is her show is over with, y'all. It absolutely is. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Father's Day, and we're gonna talk about Juneteenth a little bit too. Shout out to Juneteenth, Big Dot. We was freed, y'all. We were freed. So here, flip. Shout out to Juneteenth and shout out to Father's Day. It's like all one and the same. We get the, all in one day. So I feel extra amazing today because I'm black. Because I'm very so much black. So shout out to me. Happy Juneteenth to me. And happy Juneteenth to y'all too. Happy Juneteenth. Blacks. Happy Juneteenth, y'all. Happy Juneteenth. Y'all deserve this day. So me too. We deserve a day to recognize the day we freed ourselves. Because ain't free us, we freed ourselves. That's what happened that day because they knew we weren't going to take it no more. They said we were over it. So y'all done stole us and tricked us and all of that over here. Now y'all want to own us. Okay? Now y'all want a Segra of the gate. Okay? So here, flip. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about Transrena Kibi. Over there with Orlando Brown. We're gonna talk about that. Shout out to Transrena. Y'all go check out Transrena Live. That's what it's called. Transrena Live. It's an app. You go on to your marketplace or to your a Play Store and type in Transrena Kibi Live. That's what it's called. Oh well, that's all the promotion you're gonna get out of me, Transrena. So, yes, we're gonna talk about that. Orlando was over there calling her all type of niggas and all of that. Speaking of Orlando and Transrena, happy Father's Day to both of y'all. Transrena, happy Father's Day, girl. And happy Father's Day, Orlando, because you a daddy too, you a papa too. So, happy Father's Day, boy, and Sticky from Proud Family. Happy Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to Transrena too. Hit your wine glass, okay? It's Father's Day. I get both, okay? I say it to my husband, but I also say it to me, okay? Because I'm Tasha K. I know what I'm talking about. I got sued by Cardi, okay? So here, flip. They sitting over there, got into it. They got into it, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. And then we're gonna talk about Diddy gay all over again. For the 576th time, he done been called gay. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that, and then we just got we're gonna be messy. We're gonna absolutely be messy. Shout out to Baby Shay and my girl Belle. They sent me cash apps for Father's Day. I deserve a good. My finger has to be up in my. There we go. Google, yeah. I deserve all that. Absolutely, you guys are welcome. So thank y'all for the cash apps because I deserve them. So yeah, thank you. I love you guys. And yay. So yeah, let's get into the topics. I was trying to think if there's anybody else I needed to thank. From what I can think, no. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Okay, Arlisha, thank you, sweetie. I love you, girl. I absolutely do. See, I know I like to start it off with something funny, something cute, So this little boy, look. His daddy came to the school to see him, and this is so cute. Oh my God. Shout out to Black Culture News on IG. This was cute. This warmed my heart. And they say I am Eva. So let's get into this little cute boy and his daddy came to the school. So his daddy said, I showed up to Rossi's school and he was walking from lunch. He didn't see me and walk right past me. He brings me much joy. He would bring me joy too, okay? He is so adorable. Oh my God, this made me melt.
I showed up to Rossi's school and he was walking from lunch. He didn't see me and walked right past me. He brings me much joy.
Hey, Rossi.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy.
I showed up to Rossi's school and he was walking from lunch. He didn't see me and walked right past me. He brings me much joy.
Hey, Rossi.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh my God. How cute. That is like the cutest thing ever. I love videos like this. It really warms my heart. And he knew it was his daddy, like right away, even by voice. So I'm just like, oh my God, that is the cutest thing like ever. And with the dad going to the school, happy Father's Day to this father. Because this is what fathering, like being a father is all about. You know, truly wanting to be invested in your kid's life, you know, checking on them, you know, stuff like that, but letting them be big and grow, you know, on their own. Like it's hard to do as a parent to let go because you're so protective. And he definitely, you know, this is just a good father. I think that this was adorable. So shout out to this father and this beautiful little boy, Rossi. He's so cute. Shout out to Laugh Gags and Gossip. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetie. Thank you. And thank you for saying Happy Father's Day. Thank you as well. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. I just thought this video was so cute. So I love these type of videos because I'm mean. Y'all know I'm mean. So to see little things like this, it warms my heart. So it really does. It warms my heart. So shout out to Lori for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mel Cruz in the building. Carolyn in the building. Hi, Antoinette. Thank you, sweetie. Happy Father's Day and Juneteenth. Sean, thank you. I deserve. She says, you deserve. We deserve to celebrate. We deserve everything. I deserve. You deserve. We all deserve a Juneteenth. We absolutely do. And to the real fathers, okay? I'm not talking to the people who baby mamas is the daddy too, and you just know the kids exist because she over there raising them. No, this Father's Day, they basically, you know, happy or half of Father's Day to that woman. You know, she over there wearing both hats. If you ain't raising your child, you do not get a happy Father's Day because this kid's roaming around that got your DNA. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You got to do stuff like this. Like with this, here go an example. Not what Boosie be sitting over there. There ain't no father to me. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But this is what fatherhood is all about. These little moments, you know, like this. And a lot of mothers do this, you know. They have to be both. A lot of mothers have to be, you know, mom and dad, you know, to their kid. And it's not fair, but it's, you know, just something they have to do. It's a lot of fathers out there that have to be father and mother, you know, to their kid, you know. So I mean, it is what it is. So just like it's a lot of fathers out there, it's a lot of Akbar V's out there. Like shout out to Akbar B. Akbar, happy Father's Day, girl, because you don't get no Happy Mother's Day. But happy Father's Day, girl, until your churn dad, girl. Pop quiz gone, girl. So Akbar Pop Quiz V, happy Father's Day, girl. She tried it. One of them in and outs. Reed Beans gone, girl. She sent a super sticker. Gone, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I deserve that. I deserve that, right, donor? We ain't talking to you donors. We're not talking to you donors. We're not talking to you guys. But thank you so much. So yeah, shout out to the real mothers, you know, that have to do both because gross. I mean, it's no easy task. A woman trying to raise a man, it's no easy task. A man trying to raise a woman. So yeah, I mean, I feel like both of them are hard tasks because not everybody has, you know, both. You know, in their household, it's a lot of mothers that are literally out there doing everything by themselves. And a lot of these men can contest to that because they grew up in single parent households to where some of them, the majority of them just had mom, and then the other half just had dad. So when I even the other half, the other quarter, because there's way more mothers present in lives than fathers. Like let's keep it real. You see way more mothers than you see fathers. There's a lot of these men out here that y'all don't never see what they churn, because that's how you tell. If you see a woman in the grocery store with children, that's a mom. It's what you're assuming. They could be babysitting as far as you know, but from what you can tell, that's their kids. But it's a lot of men's that be out here in these stores and stuff by themselves. They ain't never got no kids with them. So it's a little different. Future. It's a little different. Every time you see them shopping, wherever you see them, they ain't never got no churn. But with women, you always see them with kids. Especially if they have them, they're always with them. So it's easy to be able to tell, if this is, mother. But the fathers, you gotta peep them, because the majority of them don't. That's why I love traveling with my kids. I love people saying the fact that, oh, well, he has kids. I sure do. Like, I sure do, and proud of it. Like, yes, I do have children, but that's how people know. They're like, oh, okay, well, he's out, he's with these kids. I'm assuming they're his, type of situation. And he might be babysitting, but he probably ain't. Those are probably his kids. So, it's a lot, mothers out there, like I said, and fathers too, but more moms, because as a man, part of my life, I'll say part of my life, my mom was doing it by herself. There was no other half. It was just her taking care of us, type of situation. And we bumped into a lot of churn in our neighborhood that had the same thing. Some of them seeing their dad still, and their dad was in their life, but a lot of them, they didn't see their dad at all. They ain't, I know what he looked like, kind of a situation, but there was no presence, so that's why I love showing up at my kids' school and stuff like that. I like people to know, yeah, they have a father. They absolutely, yeah, they got a daddy, so whenever you get through, don't think it's gonna be that simple player. Yeah, they're not just sitting at home. Their mama it's just them, nope. You got a whole dad, whole present. We'll handle you, type of situation. So so shout out to all the real fathers, and shout out to the mothers and the fathers that really do their thing for their kids, because having kids is not easy. Being a parent is no easy task. So so shout out to them for this video. It was so cute. It was so cute. So look at the
Mama, I failed, Mama.
kiss my ass.
Damn, Gene. That's from being tired of these goddamn flip flops. Mama, I failed, Mama.
Kiss my ass.
Damn, Gene. That's from being tired of these goddamn flip flops. Mama, I failed, Mama.
Kiss my ass.
Damn, Gene. That's from being tired of these goddamn.
It's her going out there to help him up for me. Gene, big round nasty body. No, he would have been out there on the ground. Ain't nobody about to help you get up. Like, yeah, no. No, not mama. No. He was screaming like Michael was. He said mama when or she ran when I don't want you, I don't want you. Mama, no. No, you talk about something you fail. First of all, that was a really quiet fall. I expected for the camera to shake a little bit. Like, so gone. That was a fluffy nosedive. Ain't no way I would have went out here and helped him up. No. Figure it out. Otherwise, it's gonna be a dead, overweight person on the steps. It's what's going down. We could just go have a funeral here, all of that, because you are mad big in here. You are mad big in here. So there's no way. Shout out to this woman for having the courage to go out there and lift a 600-pound life up off the ground. He's sitting out here mad gross, pew, with the pants being below the waist, pew, gross. Oh, ew, gross. So this is what I be saying. He go an example of the mothers that gotta be fathers too. Because where the daddy at? Because the daddy should have came out here and picked all of this up off the ground. If somebody was gonna come pick up all this off the ground. And I wanted to see the process of her getting him up, because did that happen? Did that happen? Did that happen? Girl, you're coming up here lifting up a 600-pound life. Girl. This no girl. No girl, not mama fofa. You know, in this house, they throws down. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. I can tell you that in this house, I know it smells like grease. It always smells like grease. And on top of it, always smelling like some crystal. Girl, they can throw down. I know they can. You can't make me believe they'll be throwing down in this house. Every day is Thanksgiving. every day is Thanksgiving. In this house. Everybody in the house round. Everybody in the house big here. So you already knew if the mama came out there. When I went to jail, you was picking pow. And then I get out of you for phone. You know, she done went out there a whole warehouse. She squeezed and get out the door. She squeezed and to get out. She squeezed and to get out the door to come up there out there to help you up. If she fall, what's gonna happen if she falls too? I'm just Sherman. Like, I'm like, so I stick this fuck in a crack of your ass. So if she falls, it's 1,200 pounds. What are we calling the fire department? Because there's no way I'm coming out there trying to lift them. I think by my back, I'm 33. So it's just, girl, I ain't 22, 23 no more, girl. I don't just recover like that. No more. Every year, we use a little piece of testosterone. That's when you become a struggle muscle. Yes. So, girl, yeah, no, I'm saving this little, to maybe jump in front of something for my churn or something, girl. I'm saving this for that. Yeah. So are we calling the fire department? Are we calling it? Because I'm not picking them up. I'm not. I am not. I'm not that not a nice person. So the doctor now patients is sitting over here, falling on the ground. Not mama. How does she hear him? She's got like bionic ears. Or just like really thin walls. He's like, Mama, I fell. I really wanted to see her pick him up. I'm like, did she pick him up or just like roll him over? Because like, how did that happen? How did that? She must be like mass strong. Mass strong. Sis, you get in the gym, you're killing it. You get in the gym, you're killing it. If you can lift 600 pounds, girl, you will murk it in the gym. You will put everybody to shame. Even the men's. You'll put all of them to shame, girl. You picked up a 600-pound life. Girl, you picked up death. So, girl, you picked up diabetes, girl. Gone, girl. So, yeah, hair flip. This was a lot. This was a lot. So happy Father's Day to this mother too, because this is a fatherly thing. The daddy should have came out there. The daddy should have came out there. Okay, now we ain't gonna play none of this. I'm just using it as a reference. Don't play. Look, we don't want her because she'll try it. She'll try it. She'll try it. So stop playing. Don't play. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. So hey Lasandra girl. So Transrena. Transrena. Transrena Keep It Live, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Transrena Keep It Live. You guys make sure you go check out Transrena Keep It Live. So she got an app. Transrena, don't like her. So nope. It say it right there. That's as much promo as I'm giving hoes that don't like me and I don't like them. So yeah, we don't like each other. So with that being said, Transrena Kiwi done sent people over to her app to see the whole interview between her and Orlando Brown. Now, if you don't know who Orlando Brown is, he was on all type of shows, Major Payne, Hang with Mr. Cooper, just so many different shows that he was on as a kid. Family Matters, so many different shows, and he was also sticky on the show Proud Family, which has done a reboot. They've came out with one. And what else has he done? He's done a lot. He's been a rapper. He's done a lot of music. Even back in the day, That's So Raven was one of the really big things that he did on Disney. So back in the day on the Proud Family, they did a reboot, and they the Proud Family member cast members, even the woman, I forget her name right now, it slips my mind, but the mother from Family Matters, she plays the grandmother on the Proud Family, and she's always played the grandmother on that show. Her voice is very distinctive, and she, during a recent press conference or something like that, or interview, but it was about the Proud Family, and they were saying that they think that they should bring Orlando Brown back, as Sticky, even for a couple, just a couple cameos, or bring them on full time. They were speaking on his behalf in a good light, So, and Orlando's been doing great. Y'all know before he's had stints to back and forth. 1 minute he will be fine, and then the next minute, he's out here, because he's admitted that he's had certain addictions to certain drugs and alcohol. And when he's done a lot, in these streets. He's went viral for saying just some of the craziest things, I should say. Well, I'm not necessarily going to say crazy, but more so of, I don't know, it's just out there, type of things that you have to kind of piece together, because they don't necessarily, a lot of it just didn't make sense, it just didn't add up. So they were really far out there. So, but he recently, not recently, for a while now, he's been clean and sober. He's joined church, and he's been in the church, and whatnot. And I believe he was with his kid's mom, but I don't know if they're still together. But he was doing better, doing a lot better. Even still now, he's still doing really well. So with him doing very well, because like I said, the antics were a lot. Okay. But he's doing a lot better. He's more coherent. He seems to be, within his right mind, as from what I can gather, So shout out to Orlando Brown for doing better, coming from, because he was in a very dark place, and not everybody makes it out. So he made it out of that very, very, very dark place. So shout out to him for that. Also, shout out to Transrena Kibi for getting an interview with Orlando. This is still a good look for Transrena. I mean, because Orlando, a lot of people, I know me, I was very curious to see what he's going through, what was going on with him, what's this, what's that. And so shout out to her for that. It's unfortunate that every time she interviews somebody, it always backfires. But when you are a monster, that's what happens. A monster with big teeth. So when you're a monster, I mean, that's what happens when you stop killing roaches, to throw some shoes in the garbage, to take them shoes back out the garbage after you threw them in the garbage in front of us. And I told everybody you ain't throw those shoes away, transmitter. No. Because you're a transmitter, I don't like you. I don't like you. So what I'm about to say, transmitter, you and these roach kids, no, because look, I'm not about to sit here and be fake. Gross. Like I can feel gross. Like I feel gross. I feel really gross. So, girl, no, because you tried it. I still don't like you. Don't get it twisted. I still don't like you. But I am not biased. So with me not being biased, roach killer well, raid hill wearer, girl, I'm gonna give my opinion on this little bull crap, that's going on. Okay. So allegedly, Transrena, because now I don't know if Orlando was talking about the views on YouTube because she just put up a clip on YouTube. She didn't put up the interview here. So, I'm assuming he's talking about on the Transrena Keep It Live on the app. He was saying that the comments didn't match the views, that the views were higher than the comments, like he's saying, why is there only like 4 comments on here? I'm like, Orlando, chill out. So, but anyways, so he didn't like the fact that the views weren't where he thought they were going to be, especially like right away, and whatnot. He didn't like that. And he also he felt like Tasha was buying, because he even said that Tasha was buying views and buying subscribers because he felt like the views didn't match the engagement in the comments. So he started calling Transrena all out her name, which she deserved all of it. He started calling Transrena out her name. I'm not about to defend her. Stormisha, defend your mama. Stormisha Orlando talking about your mom. So yes, get your mama. Look here, I talking about your mama. So yes, so whatever Orlando said about her look like a man and call her Dave Chappelle and all of that. Dang, I don't do me. That doesn't have anything to do with me. So, because he said that Transrena looked like Dave Chappelle. I would have said Boosie. But he said, Dave Chappelle is who she looked like. He said she was evil, spot on. He said all types of stuff about Transrena. We ain't pulling up all that stuff. We don't care. Gross. So here, flip. So I'm not about to defend none of the stuff that he said about Transrena because, they ain't gonna do me. Let her people, let her team defend her. Here, flip. So, but I will say this. So Orlando was upset with Tasha, and one of the main reasons why he was upset with her is because she didn't really talk about his music, and she also didn't promote it. She also did, I guess he has either a video or a single. Because he said it came out that night. So there was a single that he had that was dropping, and I believe it was dropping at like midnight or something like that. And with the single dropping, Transrena, was supposed to promote it. Okay. Now this interview came by because he was already down in Georgia, I believe, to see someone else. And Tasha and him he and Tasha have been communicating prior. So, he said that Tasha was nice, that, she was supporting him and saying how proud of him she was, and all this stuff. So, she was building rapport, with him. So I guess he felt like, hey, why not go and interview with her? And so that's what he went and did. Now, in the process of him interviewing with Transrena, she was supposed to play that track, okay? Or promote it, okay? And she was not doing it. She didn't do it at all. So Transrena said that blue hair, that because you tried it. You tried it, Orlando, you tried it. She said that he never even sent her the track. Okay. And I believe Tasha. I do. Gross. So I believe her. I don't think he necessarily sent her the track. I think he probably told somebody to send it to her, whatever. So he was upset with her because she didn't play it. So, or play nor promote. Okay. With that being said, he felt to, start attacking her. Because from what it looks like he's attacking her. Okay. Now I'm just telling y'all from what I heard, from what I was reading, And from what I saw, I feel it's more like Orlando was coming for Tasha. And it's just like, I feel like, I thought that Tasha had said something crazy, you know, like during the interview, like she normally does. And it didn't even have anything to do with that. From what I gather, the interview went fine. It was just afterwards. He expected her to do certain things, I'm assuming, because I don't think it, because, Tasha tried to do everything by contract. So, I don't know, is it in a contract that she's supposed to play it? And Tasha's not known for music. Like, she's not known for that. You should went somewhere to like Armand Wiggins or Mob Radio, or somewhere like that. Someone that actually gets into the music, side. Tasha, I mean, besides getting sued by rap artists, besides getting sued by them, she's not really into that. She's not really into that. So I wouldn't have went that route. Shout out to Lil Mama. She said Sean Melanin is popping. Joe Mary Payton played Sugar Mama. Oh, not Sugar Mama. Oh, okay. Yeah, yes, Joe. Yes, it's my girl. And Harry don't family. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. So Joe Marie was speaking on his behalf, on Orlando Brown's behalf, trying to get him to, come back and whatnot to the Proud family, which I think will be dope. But thank you so much, Lil Mama, and thank you for the super sticker. Ebony said, good point. She's not a music critic. She isn't. So, and I'm not even saying like Armand to be shady. Like, I'm just saying Armand gets into music. Like, he absolutely does. He's always talking about music and rap artists and like he actually listens to the music. So somebody like that, I will go to, and somebody with a bigger name. That's why I would say, Armand, go to somebody like him or Mob Radio, someone that actually F's with the music, side when it comes to doing commentary and knowing what they're talking about and having an ear for music. Tasha's not one of those people. To me, she's not one of those people. Like, now I understand like Orlando going to somebody like Armand's or Mob Radio, or I mean, who else is big into music? Somebody, another, content creator that does a lot of music. If it was somebody like that and they didn't play your track, I'd be like, okay, that's kind of shady. Like, well, why didn't you play the track? Like, that makes no sense. So I would understand that. But Tasha, her crowd, they don't really do music. Like, and I'm just being honest, like, in my honest opinion. So like, that's why I really don't say, I feel like you're attacking her because she's not a music type of person. Like she just gets sued by that. Did you think that she was like into music because Cardi B sued her? So just like, oh yeah, she knows what, she has a music crowd. No, she doesn't. Like, no, she's more so like gossip crowd and blogs, certain things like that. She's music though. No, I wouldn't have went to her for that. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like you, Tasha, but from what I gather, Orlando, you're wrong. Like, you're wrong. Because even with Tasha playing it, it's not like it's going crazy selling because her crowd isn't music. That's not her people. Her people will whine, drunk, start drinking at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, liver bad, kidney bad. Those type of people on dialysis. It's the people that follow her. If you've ever been to an AA meeting, stuff like that, those people, the drunks be over there. Girl, the ones with careers but drink through the whole career. Them. I have a great job. Yeah. Drunk. Them. The telemarketers and all of that. Okay. You want like the people that dance and sing and rap and all of that. You don't go to TransRented for that. No. She wants an interview because you've been through a lot. So that's her whole basis. Like, her whole basis is she don't care about your damn music. She don't care about music. Like, she don't care. She don't give a shit. So I mean, she just care. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't like argue with Tasha and just be like, oh well, you're wrong. And not really. I mean, she she don't do music. Even if she do play your music and you're not really known for music, I feel like you're kind of forcing it, at this point, Orlando. I do feel like it's like a force, like you're forcing it, with your career in whatever type of music. I think it's slash R&B, more so rap, but so I feel like you're forcing it, at this point. And I think that that's also why you're so upset that she didn't play, because you're really trying to push, this music. And Tasha's not that girl. Like, she doesn't push artists, and things like that. So it's like, why would you be expecting that? Like I said, she could still play the track and it's still not going to sell much or stream much or anything like that, because that's not her crowd. Not people are going to pull up to Tasha. They're not pulling up to her to hear her opinion on songs that have just dropped, and things like that. They're more so pulling up on the tea that she has about the people who had songs that just dropped, like that. That's what she does. She's the tea behind the artist, not the artist, within itself. She's not that girl. She doesn't do interviews and has performances after. Like, where did you think, did you think you went on The View or Tyra show back in the day, or Oprah, how she's had people perform either before or after she interviews them? Like, just with Ricky Lake? Like, what you do? What? I'm like, why are you expecting this? That's like going on a Maury Povich show, and if he ain't having a singing competition, you're upset because he ain't played your music. He don't do that. Are you or are you not the father? Is what he does. Good goddamn that you can rap so. I was like, hair flow. Right, Arsenia. Right, Arsenia did this. This ain't Arsenia. No, you tried it. And Miss C says, can he really rap anyway? I don't know. Ocean, Orlando Brown. I cannot. I could not. He thought he was on Video Soul with Donnie Yates. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, I just don't. I don't know. Like, she wants the tea. She don't really care about your music. Like, she's always been that type of person. So, I mean, why are we knocking her for being her? Like, no, that's who she is. She doesn't really care about music. She doesn't push artists, and things like that. That's just not what she does. You should have went elsewhere, if you really wanted to focus on your music. And that's what it seems like he wanted to do. And then I also feel like Orlando is not a good look with these outbursts and stuff that you are having, even when it comes to somebody like Transrena, because there's always people watching. And you already have people like Joy Marie looking and having your back, looking out for you, and having your back and wanting you to come back, to the Proud family and stuff like that. But will that be possible if you keep having these outbursts and, and stuff like that? Like they're looking at this. So it's like they're feeling like, because you have had a change, a big change, a significant change. And you want people to look at you for the changed person you are, not the person you were. So if you're doing a lot of things that you were doing, then people are going to assume that you're that same person. You're just, so you don't want to ruin things that you could have coming to you in the future, because you're, having outbursts towards certain people because you don't feel like you're getting your way. Or if there's all times in business to where certain agreements aren't met, that still isn't the way to handle them. I'm going to go out on a tangent, on a tirade, because this person didn't do what, whatever. Handle it behind the scenes, or let somebody else on your team handle it. You shouldn't be handling all of your affairs. That's why it's good to separate, because us as artists and just people that create things in general, we feel a certain way about our product, things that belong to us. So we're going to make it personal because it personally belongs to us. So that's why it's good to have a middleman, because then they don't take it personal. They leave it as business. So you should have had, if you don't have anybody in your team, hire someone is what I would do, and let them handle, what goes on publicly with you. So you can just focus on the art, whether you're doing music, whether you're getting back into acting, whatever you're doing. I just think that it's not a good look for you to be doing these things, even with Transrena, because she still has a name, so people still know who she is. There's still a lot of information and a spotlight that can be put on you. So I would just say, like, it ain't even worth it, going back and forth with her, because it doesn't seem like, honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't really seem like any malice, coming from Tasha. It was just like, she's really not a music person, so maybe she forgot, or so, whatever, even if he did send it and she forgot, or, something like that. You're not really known for your music. So, I mean, that's another thing. You're kind of forcing it, so I'm making myself an artist because, okay, I mean, if you want to come in the game this late, because it's late, like you in your 30s, I'm just saying it's a little late, Orlando. I mean, it ain't like you 24, 25, talk about I want to rap now. I mean, it's a little late, but I mean, if you feel like you could still make a career pop, coming in, basically starting a real career in your 30s, I mean, who am I to tell you no? But at the same time, I do feel like you are forcing it on people. So, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like just kind of fall back, and if you're supposed to be this big supreme artist and whatnot, you will be. I mean, forcing yourself down people's throat is not going to do anything for you. But yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to Orlando. So moving right along. Bye, Trans. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay. So, speaking of fathers, a Creflo Dollar, 50 dimes. I said 50 dimes. Lord, 10 dimes. 50 pennies. Mm-hmm. Let's listen to what he had to say on this good Father's Day. 50 Cent says Father's Day isn't a real holiday. You get a text to make sure you still know where to send your checks. Okay, so let's see what y'all friend 50 Cent had to say.
Listen, Father's Day is a holiday. It's not really a holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's like I show you guys, even by the commercials. Look at the commercials. They'll show you Father's Day. They show you a screwdriver, power tool. Like, go fix it. They want to see you to go fix it. You know what I'm saying? But then when Mother's Day comes, be like Zales, because you care. Like, don't want diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll do it for their mother, but they ain't gonna do it for their father. Mother's Day comes, you get flowers, cards. You get a text on Father's Day. That's it. You get a text to make sure that you still know where you should send your check. Listen. Father's Day is a holiday that's not really a holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's like I show you how this, even by the commercials. Look at the commercials. They'll show you Father's Day. They show you a screwdriver.
No, that just means you're a bad dad. I mean, that's all that is. That just means that you're a bad dad. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. It's giving you're an unfit. Is what that is giving. Honestly, if you are a parent and your kid does nothing for you on these days, that means that that's what they were taught. Yeah, we don't do nothing. If on Christmas y'all don't do gifts, then your kids have kids and they don't do gifts. That's what they were taught. I mean, gross. So, yeah, you just weren't present. So you're a bad dad. If it's just sending you a text, because they don't expect to see you. I mean, you should at least get a call. My daughter calling me like, so are you picking me up? Or, because that's what she's used to. I just find that weird that you feel like, oh, all it is, when it comes to the mother, if you're not with the mother, all she has to say is Happy Father's Day. What else does she have to say? Like, gross. Happy Father's Day. Like, I mean, hey, nigga. Yeah, I mean, that's all she got to say. Why would she have to say anymore? And it's no different than the Father or Mother's Day. All he has to say is Happy Mother's Day. It's a text. But you don't have to buy her anything or anything. Like, you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of those things. You absolutely don't. So, with you not having to do any of those things, then I mean, I don't understand why I look at it like that. Like that's weird that you would look at it in that way. So, but I mean, if you do, you do. If you don't, hey, yeah. That just means you ain't doing anything. I mean, 50, you are the same one who walked out of your son's life. I mean, you think your own kid is gross. So, yeah, you're weird. Yeah, you lost my respect a long time ago. So I understand why you would probably get like a text, or something like that, because just because you've done good things in entertainment, like movies, rapping, stuff like that, it does not mean that you are a good person. And the type of person 50 gives me, 50 is a dog eat dog type of individual. 50 don't care about anything that he feels that he does not have to care about. Meaning, we as people, sometimes like you'll have children and stuff like that, and you feel like you have to care about them. You have to take care of them because one is how you was raised, and that's what you were taught to do. And then on top of that, it's just that you can't leave no man behind, type of situation. You leave no one behind. So with that being said, with the leaving no one behind, 50 gives me that he'll leave people behind. He does not mind not taking care of certain kids if it doesn't fit his schedule, or meaning the type of mentality that they have towards him. Because if you're not present with some kids, you just don't get a certain respect. You just don't. I mean, with your mom, if your mom is raising you, if your dad is raising you, then it's just this automatic respect that you kind of have for them. But if the person isn't present, and the older you get, especially, they're coming around trying to tell you what to do, it's basically like a stranger trying to tell you what to do. You're going to rebel against it just because you feel like they don't deserve it. You don't deserve, that type of respect, the type of respect, that I would give my mom. So 50's son, his mom raising him, I feel like he has a different type of respect when it comes to his mom. And since 50 doesn't get that same respect because he wasn't there, I feel like it's an issue, So, and I couldn't do that to a kid of mine. I mean, the relationships can always be worked out. You just have to want to work them out. And to me, 50 is completely fine, not having anything to do with that son, and talking to him, and being in his life, his finer moments, not being there for. I just feel like it takes a certain type of evil individual. Not good when your kid takes you through things, but that kid, what did he take 50 through? Nothing. And he went in and out of jail, and then even if he was, 50 went there. So I mean, what would that have mattered? So I just feel that to me, 50 is a different type of evil. He absolutely is. But yeah, shout out to the real fathers, I guess, because that just means you're a bad father. I mean, if you ask me, if you just getting a text, that says a lot. That says a lot. Move right along. Look at Carter. Look at the Cephasus. Look,
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Ooh, that look good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that look good. Ooh, I want a piece. Ooh,
Yeah,
that look good. Ooh, that look good.
Why are you kind of sweaty?
Nah,
That look good.
Happy Father's Day. Yeah. Yeah.
Beer. Cool. They don't want you to wish you a happy Father's Day until I have beer in your hand. Okay, I like that one.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, baby. Beer. Cool. They don't want you to wish you a happy Father's Day until I have beer in your hand. Okay, I like that one.
Look at the baby is so cute.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, baby. Beer. Where we going, man?
Oh my God, cuteness overload. Look at Wavy's so cute.
Go on. Yeah, get
Boy, I got that Jose.
Oh. So this is Offset's Father's Day with Cardi and the kids. I think this was super cute. So yeah, I like when celebrities show stuff like this, when they, because I think it's a good thing to show people. If it's a lot of people out there that's like bad dads, right? And ain't really there for their kid, and then they follow Offset, they're a big fan of him, love him, and they see things like this, maybe that could be a, little poke to, like, maybe one day you could have the same thing, with your own kids, or maybe that's a push, for the person to get into their kids' life, because we are all, influenced by different things. So I like when they show things like this, because it is helpful. People do need to see this. You need to see somebody being a dad, a husband being a father, like that's a good thing to see. Because everybody be all up in these comments if they was fighting and arguing with each other. They'd be like, ooh, 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 ooh. But since it's something good, it's just like, oh, gross. It's just like, no, this type of stuff needs to be shown. It does. Hopefully, it's men out there that want to make it. Because if you being really good to your kids, like my kids, mom and I, we haven't been together in a long time. But there's been times that she still took me to breakfast, or made me breakfast, and stuff after. So that means that she truly appreciates me, and what I do. So it's nice to see, even if the parents aren't together, it's nice for the kids to see the parents still getting along, things like that. That type of stuff is super necessary. So, yeah, I just feel like if the kid's mom wants to, if you are a mom, especially, and you want to do something for your kid's dad, whether you're with them or not, especially if you're not with them and you still want to do something for them, that says a lot. That says a lot about the relationship that you have with that individual. If it's just like, he ain't even my dude no more, but I'm still about to go buy him something for Father's Day because he is a good dad. Like, he looked out for me so many different times. Like, he came through in the clutch, and whatnot. I still want to do something nice for him. Like, I still want to get him something nice, or, look out for him in some type of way. That means that he's a great father. He has to be, because why are you wasting your time wanting to do something for him anyway? So, I mean, I think that it's a good look to, even if you make the person something, you make a little card, write a little hand card, or something, make something. Sometimes take an old candle in the house that somebody gave you some shit and give it to the motherfucker. If you ain't got no money, like you ain't got to be rich to buy somebody a gift, to do something heartfelt. You don't need to be rich for that. So, you absolutely don't. So making a breakfast from scratch, taking, ingredients that, because they make it cheaper. If you use the real ingredients, looking up recipes and putting a meal together for somebody. I mean, you don't need to be extremely rich to do something nice for someone. You don't need money for that. Like a whole bunch of it, especially in abundance. You absolutely do not. There's plenty of things you can do for somebody. Clean their home or clean something for them. For Father's Day, if your dad always out in the garage and he's been meaning to clean the attic, or meaning to do the gutter, or meaning, clean the gutters or something like that, and you do it, that's free. You ain't gotta buy that. You ain't gotta buy that. I mean, if you're paying child support, take a little $50. Look, let us give you back your $50. I mean, it's your money. So, you want a couple of your dollars back? Here you go, $50. Happy Father's Day. Big dad. That's great. So I just think that, it shows a lot. If you don't want to do nothing for him, that says a lot too. Like, that says a whole lot. If it's Father's Day and you don't want to do nothing for your kid's dad, like at all, you barely want to text them. You barely want to text them. That say a lot too. That say a whole lot. So yeah, that speaks. Like, oh girl, it's Father's Day. You went to girl, it's just another day. Girl, I don't care nothing about it. He better come over here and pick this little boy up. I mean, it is Father's Day. You don't want to see your son? So if it's like that, then that speaks. But if it's just like, yeah, it's Father's Day, yeah, girl, I just dropped lingerie off, girl. Mm-hmm. I dropped them off with some food, a little basket of food, for them, hair flap. So, yeah, we don't we welcome all trolls. Just don't put up her in my chat, but you are welcome to be here. You are a whole view, a whole click, Thank you. You are a whole supporter. That's what I always see all the time getting blocked. Welcome all trolls. We welcome y'all. Just don't get blocked. That's what we're saying. You know, other than that, y'all are so welcome. Come hang. Come hang. So move right along. From this, the Cephas is gone. Cephas. This was cute. This was cute. I like this. I like it. Ooh, no cancel. Ooh, no cancel. Ooh, I was about to leave, y'all. I was about to take off. Take off. Okay. So NBA player DeJounte, is that how you say that? DeJounte? Murray reconnects with his dad for Father's Day after years of being apart and gets him with a new car. I just want a relationship with my dad before it's too late. So this NBA player has met up with his father, y'all, on Father's. Was this today? Or like yesterday? I don't know. But you know, because it's 3 hours ago, so maybe it was today. And he gifts his father with a car, although they're basically estranged. So yeah.
King's right, baby.
Fuck yeah, that's you.
Don't walk over there so we can get the picture. Come on.
Look at the Murrays, man. Murray. Do what you're doing.
So let's read what he wrote to his father. He said, we had our differences for almost 7 years, and I just want a relationship with my dad before it's too late. And not have one of us living with regrets of not being a man and fixing the problems we had. I love you, Dad, more than you will ever know. And thank you for taking ownership on why you wasn't there as much as I wanted you to be as a kid. But there are no punctuations, so I'm just going to keep reading it. But what matters is focusing on what's right, and that's fixing our son-father relationship right now. Happy birthday and happy early Father's Day. Okay, Father's Day, and I hope you love the truck, King. King. Now, I'm all for reconciliation. I'm not even going to say anything about him purchasing him that, because if that's what he wants to do, that's that boy's money. And if he wants to buy his father a vehicle, he can buy his father a vehicle. I mean, it doesn't matter if he was estranged or not. I mean, you can do what you want. It's his money. If he want to buy something, he could, just because you probably wouldn't do it. That's fine. He wanted to, you know, so I don't have anything to say about that. But what I do have something to say about tomorrow's. So what I will say is that I think it's a great thing that he is reconciling with his father, because I think a lot of people have this regret to where they are so upset with someone for not being present that they will not let them start anew. And I think that that's very important, because having a hole or having something that hurts you or you feel like is missing from your life, if you can have it, then it's an amazing thing. Versus to suppressing it, because a lot of people do. You know, the hatred that you may have, especially towards a parent, or anger you may have towards them, you suppress it, and sometimes you take it out on people that don't deserve it, and you don't necessarily know why. You know, you feel the way that you feel, but you know you're feeling it and you're going through it, and sometimes, you know, releasing that suppression can be very peaceful. So this can be very, you know, a very peaceful feeling. Reconciling. And I think that it's very important to start anew if both parties want to, you know. So if the son is just like, look, you know, my dad wasn't there for me necessarily, especially when I wanted him to be, especially as a kid, but I was a child then. I'm an adult now, you know, and he's been an adult. So I want a relationship with my dad, you know, and I think that this is what this young man is saying. You know, I want a relationship. Like, I want you to be in my life. And I feel like we should commend that. Like, that's good, you know, that because the young man is wanting this. It's not the other way around. You know, like the dad, I'm going to buy him a truck and enter his wife and see if he'll come back into my life, like more so feeling like as a bribe. But it's not a bribe coming from the son. The son just like, look, because the son is owed, in this equation, and it's time. And that's something that you can't really give back to a person. So you can't rewind things, but you can press play, you can press play and go forward, and go on, and have a new type of situation. I think a lot of people aren't open. There's a lot of people whose fathers, especially, I feel like people will be more open to the mother, but then the father more receptive to having the mother back in their life if the mother is estranged than the father. Because I feel like with the mothers is usually a shorter time. So it's like if you're estranged from the mother, it's usually a shorter time. With the father, sometimes it's like from birth. That you have been estranged, from this person. So I feel like it's a little, weird. But at the same time, if he wants, a relationship with his dad, I feel like we should be like, yeah, that's good. That's good. And a lot of people, I get it, aren't open to it. I don't like my dad. My dad wasn't there for me. Blah, blah, blah. You're entitled to that. I'm not going to say that you have to let someone in, but if you want to, don't fight that feeling. Let that person in, because it may be a good thing. And sometimes it can be bad. He could be letting this man back into his life and all type of crazy things go down, So, but let's just hope it's for the better. So, once again, happy Father's Day. I hope this works out. I hope the man actually stays in his son's life this time. Because it sounds like he needs you. So I just feel like, yeah, and then with a lot of NBA players, their dads are present, especially within sports. There are a lot of dads, that are present. So to be going to all these meets or having games and stuff like that, and you see other people's families supporting them and at their games and all of that stuff, and one of the people you want there isn't there, that, could be hurtful. It can be a painful feeling. So it said, instead of having it, why don't I just work things out? Why don't I just see if he's open to having a relationship? Then maybe he can be here too. Yeah. So shout out to him. If he feels open to rebuilding things with his dad, I feel like we should applaud that instead of be like, oh, well, he wasn't there. We get it. We get it, But yeah, moving right along. Moving right along. Because y'all in these comments talking about some couldn't have been me. So Expeditiously Harris did not tell his daughter, shut up. Oh, okay. I just watched this movie with Silk in it, The Crime Stopper. And it was like a monster movie, like Monsters something. And they were like hunting monsters. My favorite part is when you died, Tip. That was my favorite part. I rewinded it. I was just like, finally. Like, I just can't stand you in movies. You're so monotone. You got the same face for every mood. Like, they say Beyonce can't act. No, you, sir, cannot act. Like, you are horrible. Horrible. ATL was a fluke. That was a fluke. But other than that, you are a horrible actor with big teeth. So I'm just like, when he gonna pass? Like, don't the black people die first? I'm like, why is he still here? Just every time he talked, and then he'd try to act. Then he was trying to say words that smart people say, and knowing he ain't know the meaning to none of them. He tried it. He even said them just gross. Like, I'm just like, ugh. Like, that is not even how you give coordinates. Like, that is not how you do that. Like, I just can't stand him. So, he did say happy birthday to his baby, Deja, on her birthday, and everybody found that weird. So, first of all, I was like, well, T.I., be clear, shawty. Be clear. Be clear. I always thought that he didn't say, because we don't get to say, I always thought that T.I. didn't say happy birthday to her because he was with her. Don't she get Hyman checks on her birthday? Once she saw wearing some stirrups, and he was sitting in the corner, be clear that Hyman better be there. Be clear that Hyman better be there. Be clear, shot. Be clear, shot. So I always thought that he was somewhere laid back, listening for the stirrups and the sounds You know, because don't you check her hymen on her birthdays? Isn't that? What? Like, why y'all acting like I'm tripping? I'm not. Don't he check her hymen on her birthday? Ain't that like a ritual? So he with her. Like he said to her. Why he gotta say it on social media? I don't I was just like, well, why would I have to go on Facebook or IG to say happy birthday to somebody that is sitting in some stirrups next to me? I said it, shouter. Be clear. I expeditiously said at the morning that my daughter arise from the slumber that she had fell into the day before from the tiredness that she had from when she went to the gym and used every physical muscle in her body to work out. Be clear. So, I thought he was, So here, Flip, he was somewhere checking a hymen. Like that's what they do on her birthday. Duh! And she gets like a bonus, right? Don't she get an extra couple $100? Okay, a couple extra $1,000 if it's still integrity. Like, so, I mean, ain't that what happening? No, maybe this shit here and check it as a gift to her. No, he checked. That's a gift to him. That's the gift is for him. The gift is still being intact. That's not a gift. No, that's his gift. That's his gift. That ain't nobody done touched my baby. So I figured, it's like the anniversary. Do you know what today is? Checking how many anniversaries. Anniversary. So I figured that's what they was doing for you. Ain't that what they got? They was together. Duh. Like, this is what they do. Okay? So Be Clear was somewhere sitting there while that girl, my girl, because I like her, Deja. I like her. That's my girl. Big Ace. King act like China. Ain't that the ugly one? That's the ugly one, right? Another black one. Another black one. That's the ugly one, right? He grown. That's the ugly one, right? The one that was in that IHOP acting a fool about them pancakes and stuff, about them people. King is a mess. Look, a mess. He's an adult. I don't want to hear it. Okay? He was a cute kid. He absolutely was. He was a cute kid. He absolutely was. And then he got grown. Lord, he got grown. Lord, he grew up. Lord, he grew up. And then they want to come for it. If y'all don't come get this albino fly out this damn restaurant, y'all didn't buy this one. Y'all ain't that rich. Like, yeah, y'all tried it. So, I saw a video of him saying something to Tiny and I was just like, oh, gross. Like, I'm not doing coverage on that. King grew up, and Lord have mercy. He grew up. That's what happened when you mix a lot of stuff together. That's what happens when you mix a lot of stuff together, because Tiny is swine, and what else is she? Swine, Blake, white. She all type of stuff. So Miss Hocus Pocus, Miss Watch Your Drink, Miss Scrub the Ground, Miss will give you a bath. Her Shekinah old friend said Okay, so Tip was very pressed about y'all, to be clear, coming for like, why you ain't happy birthday to your baby, Deja, on her birthday. So this is what he had to expeditiously say. Get into it. Hurry up.
Listen, man, what's your name? Baby, what you doing? Hold it down. Talking about I ain't tell my daughter happy birthday. See, listen. Let me tell you about insiders and outsiders, okay? So insiders have all of the information. They have all of the capabilities to reach out and talk to mother personally and actually have a relationship outside of the internet. Outsiders think that if it didn't happen on the internet, that it didn't happen. So that's your mother problem. That's not my problem.
Hey, Skylar.
My daughter know I love her. My daughter know I talk to her. My daughter know I, man, yo.
Me and you got the same hairstyle.
Man, yo business.
Everybody got the ponytails in. It's the season. Ponytail season.
I miss Vanity, dog. She should have.
Me and my daughter, man, on A1000, man. You know what I mean? My daughter, the realest people that I've ever met in my life. And she ain't impressed by no internet display. If a mother display on the internet and they ain't reciprocated in real life, she done already peeped that anyway. Unlike you. See, a could tell you happy birthday on the internet and not really mean it in real life, and you'll be
Tip, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We are bored. Shut up. I ain't about to listen to all of this. I didn't even know it was that long. Shut up. I'm just like, shut up. Like, we don't care to hear none of this. If it ain't our business, shut up. Move on. Talk about something else. Who have braids in their 40s? That's a boy. That's weird. Why you got braids? Let's talk about that. Why you got braids? Why that woman say you put your foot in her? Like, let's talk about that. Like, shut up. Like, yeah, we want to hear none of that. Hyman checker. Yeah, we want to hear none of that. We know you said happy birthday to that girl in them stirrups. We know. Yeah, we ain't worried. You just didn't say nothing publicly like you talking right now. Like you publicly talking right now. Still ain't say happy birthday to the girl. Still ain't say it. You just like to be confrontational because you're short. Like who you beat up. Still ain't say happy birthday to the girl. So like you like to go live and talk about everything else, and like you like to post and be in everybody else's business and comment under this and comment under that. Why you say happy birthday to that beige daughter of yours? Why you say happy birthday to your favorite? Why you say happy birthday to her? Why you say happy birthday to your favorite? Yep, that's his favorite. Zanique, girl, you had a baby. You had a baby. You already know how he look at you. You already know how he look at you. You're unwed with a child. You already know how T.I. look at you. A whole failure, Zanique. You whole broke his heart. You a whole failure to him. He's out here smashing all of that. Yeah, he look at you as a whole failure that they have to take care of, girl. Absolutely. Been raising you, still raising you. Zanique, girl, bye. So, so Zanique, girl, your sister Deja, the favorites. Why your dad at Tilt ain't say happy birthday to your sister? So yeah, we found that weird, but we don't care as well. So let's move on from the Crime Stopper, the footer, the hymen checker. Like you can go from checking her hymen to not say happy birthday to her publicly. We found out publicly that you take care of her hymen. Now Saucy Santana is out here listing why the gays run the world. Says women need them for hair, makeup, fashion, and advice on how to deal with baby daddies. Once again, I told y'all his music is a lot of baby mama, baby daddies. He always talking about baby daddies, baby mamas, and all this stuff. Like he can relate. But let's go. Let's go. Hearing enough, living vicariously through people, Saucy, much. Like just because you heard a lot of stories about baby mamas and baby daddies does not mean that you can relate. You can't. Okay. I just want to share that out. Like you can't. Move right along. Go on, girl.
When the hoes need their hair done, they call the gays. When the hoes need the stylist, they call the motherfucking gays. When the hoes need their motherfucking face done, they call the motherfucking gays. When your dog ass baby daddy wearing your ass out, you need advice, you call the motherfucking gays. Cause we the motherfucking blueprint to this bitch. Anybody need a motherfucking gay rapper that's really running shit out here. And I'm gonna open motherfucking door for all of us in this bitch. So all motherfucking hate, congratulate, bitch. And y'all see this motherfucking ass. Where you got it from? I got it from the doctor.
Gross.
This ass on Zona. Games for the motherfucking world. When the hoes need their hair done, they call the gays. When the hoes need the stylist, they call the motherfucking gays.
Ooh, saucy. Them pants look like they stank. Saucy. Now look, I know y'all always trying to say like, oh, Sean is, more so for the women that he is the gays. But let's just be clear. Where did the gays get it? Mm-hmm. Makeup was made for women. Okay. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Every gay is inspired by a woman. Every single one of them. Every fucking single one of them. Every single one of them. When they either, whether they doing drag or whether they become trans woman or just whatever, lesbian, whatever they is. Okay, they are all inspired by a woman. Okay, when they're doing any type of makeup and tutorials, stuff like that, it's always inspired by a woman and what a woman looked like, because that's who more so it was made for. Okay, so the women is women are the blueprint, of that. So when it comes to fashion, style, it's all women. It's all women inspired. Rather gays taking and turning into their own and have created, because I do feel like gays have created their own lane, when it comes to fashion and makeup and, all this stuff. They definitely have their own lane. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of gay people out here that will get you together makeup wise, that will get your fashion together. They absolutely will. I guess I agree. But the woman is the blueprint. The woman is the blueprint. The majority of these men, like the Saucy Santanas, hanging out with women, inspired by women, like Carisha, JT. You have people like Jonathan and lovely Arrogant Tay that do makeup and hair and stuff for the stars. It's all women. That they could be designing men and putting makeup on men and all of that stuff. They could be, but no, what they're inspired by is women. They're inspired by that. And what they can transform them into, or their look into, or whatever. The woman more so inspires that. So yeah, women is the blueprint. So to go up there and say that gays do run the world, just like women run the world, everybody run the motherfucking world. Everybody run the world. But it could be for different reasons. I don't I don't do nobody hair. I don't. I don't do nobody makeup. I don't like giving advice on baby daddies, but I do. I mean, I have, but I don't like doing that. So I guess I don't run the world then, right? Because I don't do hair. I don't do hair. That's just one of my daughters. I don't do hair, and I also don't do makeup. When a women really calling me for no makeup advice. Or anything like that. Cause I don't know. I don't know. I can tell you if you look cute or not. I could tell you that. I could be like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Girl, you look scary, girl. So, yes, I could do that. But I'm a dude. So 9 times out of 10, you call me your makeup. You could look like the Saw. You could look like Jigsaw or Krusty the Clown. And I'm gonna be like, girl, you look good, girl. Girl, you better. Because there was this one toucan on YouTube that I was friends with, and she always called me talking about how does this look? Oh, girl. You look great. Go on, girl. Looking how you're looking, girl, you better do it. Okay? But I ain't that gay. So I don't know nothing about no eyeliners and I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know how to do no makeup. I don't do that. I don't do that. Not that gay. Okay. Now, advice. We can key. Like we can do all that. Like, we can do that. But makeup, fashion, I'm gonna go by what I will sleep with you in because, like I said, I'm not that gay. I'm biased with the sexual. So if I was sleep with you with it on, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that look good. I would definitely smash. But if you put on something, I'll just be like, oh, I wouldn't even be looking your way, type of situation, or I would just let you pass and just pass. Yeah. Now I could judge that. But what's in season, what color this, I don't know none of that. I can't help you with none of that. I can help you with none of that. So yeah, Saucy, none of this made sense to me. You just up on stage real ignorant, because I didn't understand. I didn't understand any of this. So Saucy said gays run the world, but like I said, remember, with everything he's discussing, women is the blueprint. And the whole baby daddy thing, it's like gross. Like we're don't make us a stereotype. Like, we're not known, for that. So I mean, you can talk to anybody. There's plenty of girls that talk to other girls about their problems. They don't always call it gays when it's a problem in their life. But okay, I mean, I guess. So let's get into what Saucy once again had to say about gays running the world. Run the world, okay, girl.
When it calls me, they call the gays. When it calls me the stylist, they call the motherfucking gays. When it calls me, they motherfucking face burn, they call the motherfucking gays. When your dog ass baby gay, wearing your ass, I ain't need advice, you call the motherfucking gays. Cause we the motherfucking blueprint to this bitch. Anybody need a motherfucking gay rapper that's really running shit out here. And I'm gonna open the motherfucking door for all of us in this bitch. So all motherfucking hate, congratulate, bitch. And y'all see this motherfucking ass. Where you got it? I got it from the doctor. This ass on some owner. Games run a motherfucking world.
Yeah, so shout out to Lo Soto. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetie. And thank you for saying Happy Father's Day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. XO said, at this point, nothing he says matters. Girl, I kind of feel the same way. Like, ever since you said what you said about my cousin Blue, girl, I don't know. Do you care for her mama? Like, I don't know, Saucy. Like, I just don't play with my girls. But yes, I mean, I could forgive him, but still, like it. But yeah, I just feel like you shape weird. Shout out to Shayna. She says, "This is why we love you, Shine. You the realest. You deserve. I deserve." Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate you. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Shayna. Shout out to Cake Sushi. She looks so nice today, Sean. Thank you, girl. I would look way cuter. And then I spilled something on me, girl. I was real cute. And then life happened. Shout out to Generous Soul. Thank you for the $50 super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Generous Soul. Thank you. Bev says, I was hoping that the Beehive would have canceled him. He says that he can't be canceled. He said the internet has this funny thing about feeling like they could cancel somebody. Newsflash, you can't. So I just feel like a lot of people is over Saucy, and it's unfortunate because I don't know. We're some of us were rooting for him. So, but yeah, he's doing the most, and a lot of people is coming for Saucy for his body. Now when people start coming for women, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, because a lot of people be coming for Saucy in his body, and especially in them comments, women be frying Saucy. Saucy, women be frying you. Women be in them chats frying Saucy. Like they be frying him in the comments. Like that's why he used to stop. That's why he say stop playing with me in the comments, because they be frying him in the comments. So, and they be coming for his body. Shout out to Goldilocks. She's happy Father's Day. Sean, thank you so much, Goldilocks. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you, Little Mama Fly. Thank you, to Fly. I said Little Mama Fly. Oh, you can my face, girl. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Oh, not when you talking about something, I gotta go read them. No, be nice. Be nice. Be not an oxtail. No. They always come from women. It's a cycle. What you said? She said it's a cycle. Oh well. Oh well. We're gonna talk about him. They be coming for us. Oh well. Oh well. Nope. Y'all tried it. Nope. Y'all came for us. Nope. Y'all came for us. Y'all do that all the time. We're just returning the favor. So yeah, shout out to Saucy. People don't like you. They don't like you, Saucy. So Tristan out here being the deadbeatest of them all. Chloe on her 19th face, Kardashian, is out here in these streets with this black man. Now, Courtney, Chloe, Kim, Kylie, whoever he is, y'all need to go away. Okay? I am sick of you bitches. You Kardashians. I'm sick of y'all. Okay? Go away. Like, oh my God. Let me start off by saying that. Go away. I thought we got rid of y'all. I was like, didn't he stop playing? Like, really, Hulu? Like, we're sick of them in their life. We don't care. Ugh. Nah. We sick of them. I'm tired of talking about her in this long face. We don't care. She ain't gonna find happiness because she evil. You sit over there and sacrifice things and end things like snapping chicken necks and all of that. Y'all sit over there and do the mama lighting candles around the babies during births and all of y'all. Yeah, it's evil. Y'all evil. You ain't never gonna be happy with no man. Especially not a black one. Especially not a black one. To trade him in. Now we sick of you and this loser, Tristan. Okay? And I'm even sick of your daughter. I'm even sick of her. I'm so sick of seeing y'all. I feel like I know y'all. I shouldn't feel that way. My God. I'm like, why I feel like I know them? I very so much don't. And I don't want to. Now, Chloe, you sitting out here with this slinky body because I don't like this new body of yours. It's gross. I don't like you transformers. Robots in disguise. Like, yeah, I don't like your new shape. I don't like it. And I also don't like your new face. I feel like you should have left this alone. And focused on getting rid of the OJ's my dad. You should have just focused on doing that. And you had already Diddy. So I'm just like, girl, you tried it. Like, girl, big died. Like, you big tried it. So here, flip. So I'm just like, yeah, girl, look, we sick of y'all. We sick of y'all. We sick of y'all. Now, Tristan was out here in LA with Chloe. This is why we don't, and then they act like we care that they went through heartbreak and stuff like that. Because Kim online threatening people like somebody's scared of that white man Pete over there with the I slept with Hillary Clinton and Ariana tongue. Girl, ain't no nigga that dipped in Hillary and dipped in Ariana about to be dipping in me. But I'm just like, okay, Kim, leftovers much, girl. So here, flip. Mm-hmm. So they over here because Kim threatening people. She you the internet, you know. I'm like, girl, shut up, purse swinger. Shut up, purse swinger. Girl, that's all you gonna do is swing the girl. Go sit down. Nobody's scared of you. Not even your children. You can't even control North. How you gonna run this conversation, girl? What do you plan on doing? Buying your way out of it, girl? You can't even control your kids. So we know you ain't about to run nothing over here. Shut up. So she decided to dive in this conversation. Dive in it, just dove in the conversation. Look at this Bill the hoe. You blow up down, human blow up dolls. So this is what Kim Kardashian had to say. Kim Kardashian has a message for the internet trolls that bully Khloe Kardashian for staying with Tristan. You guys don't understand. So your sister's the only person that's dealt with a black dog? Is she the only one? Shut up, Kim. Shut up. So Chloe's the only one that's ever dealt with a black dog. Like, yeah, no. Plenty of women have experienced that. So yeah. Remember that girl that he was with when your sister got with him? And she was pregnant? Remember her? Remember how he was in a whole relationship with a black girl? When your sister came around? Yeah. So, yeah, girl, shut up. So, she says that people need to stop judging her sister. Okay? Because we don't know what it's like. You guys don't understand. You do anything to make it work. Even if he dogged you out, embarrassed you. Okay.
Even after he dogged all of you trolls on the internet that make Khloe feel like the biggest piece of shit, I will find each and every one of you and not threaten you on TV, but it's wrong. Like, it's so wrong because you guys don't understand that when you have a child, you'll do anything to try to make it work. And I'm so proud of who Khloe is, that she wanted to give her relationship a second chance, even after he dogged her and embarrassed the shit out of her. All of you.
Girl, Kim, anybody scared of you? No one, not even Black China. So, yeah, girl, hair flip. No one cares. We don't care that Tristan dogged her out. And then Kim, because she said that she gonna call Tristan and say he need to get a vasectomy or wear a condom. All of that. Kim, when you did your sex tape with Ray J, he didn't wear a condom. You were married. So let's not talk about cheating, because you're definitely for it. What's more embarrassing than your wife doing a sex tape and the whole world gets to purchase it and buy it while you married her and she do it with a whole nother person and they don't wear a condom? Shut up, Kim. Yeah, we know you're all for cheating. You cheated on Chris Humphries with Kanye. You got with Kanye while you were still with Chris Humphries. Like, we know you're for cheating. Like, you cheat. So, girl, shut up. Like, girl, shut up. Kim. Girl. Your adult film is a whole adult an affair. You're committing adultery on camera. Literally. You're a whole married in a relationship, keeping Ray J a secret. You got separated from that husband right before Keeping Up with the Kardashians started. Right before. Like, you made sure, because you don't want to be looked at as the Jezebel that you are. Girl, bye. Like, girl, shut up. Like, yeah, you can't say nothing to Tristan. Y'all are one and the same. One and the same. Girl, bye. You just made the millions of dollars off an affair. He just doing it for free. That's all. He doing it for free. You don't have a peen, so we didn't have to worry about you popping babies, because you'll have a lot of children too. If you are a man, you'll have all type of kids. You'll have kids with Reggie Bush and Chris Humphries and Kanye and or the first husband. Yeah, you'll have all type of children. Yeah, slut. You'd have all type of kids. So yeah, girl, shut up. That's what I say. Yeah, right message, wrong messenger. Like, yeah, girl, no. You're known for cheating. You're literally on tape cheating. My girl, shut up. Not you. You don't know what it's like. Okay. I'm sure no woman has ever been cheated on by a dog, humiliated publicly, none of that. That has never happened to anybody but Your sister. Okay, girl. All right. You'll do anything to make it work when you have kids. You don't think other people have tried that too? Goofy. So let's get into Diddy being gay. Is we to Diddy being gay? Yeah, we to Diddy being gay. Let's get on to Diddy being gay, y'all. Now, Diddy done came out with a song about his ex-lover Cassie, y'all. The song is called Gotta Move On, while Miami out here talking about some We Go Together. Miami, if this song was about Kim, I would understand. Like, if this is about Kim Porter, Gotta Move On, I would understand, girl. But this is about Cassie, somebody that is very so much alive, somebody that is very so much married, somebody that very so much is not thinking about no damn Diddy. Yes, so I find it a little weird that he wanted to publicize that song, because I think that he heard that there may be a little bit of trouble over there in Paradise in the fine household over there with Cassie and her husband. That everything that glitters may not be gold. And I think that this is Diddy reaching out to let Cassie know that, hey, if you do decide to leave him, then I'll still be here. So take that. So Gates, that's what he said to Alex. Take that. So Gates, that's what he said. So Alex, of course, was going to have something to say about that, because he's like, look, I'm married to Cassie. I'm not gay. I actually smash. We got kids. You know, like all of that. You tried it. She's with me. Okay? I wooed her. All right? You tried it. So here, flip. So Cassie completely ignored it, because Cassie's like, look, gross. I'm married. I have a family. You tried it. Don't nobody want you did it. And you know, Cassie is beautiful. So I could see why, you know, he is, you know, she's a gorgeous woman. But, why does this white woman keep popping up? This white Armenian. So Alex posts, happy pride to all LGBTQ, barbecue, and friends. He says, Attached is a charity that helps people who are in the closet and gotta move on, along with other resources. So the song that Diddy just came out with about Cassie is called Gotta Move On, right? So as you see, Gotta Move On. So that was him being slick, saying that and gotta move on. Now, I will say this about this situation when it comes to Alex Fine stating that Diddy is gay. I feel that he got this information from somewhere. I feel that he got it from Cassie. I do. I feel that Cassie has told Alex certain things about Diddy. That's just how I feel. I do. I feel that Cassie has said certain things. I do. I feel that Cassie knows a lot about him and how he gets down. So I think Cassie said something to Alex. I mean, they're married. A lot of pillow talk. You know, kind of, you know, divulge pieces of your past, you know, and certain things you've been through. I think that Cassie may have dropped, you know, a little seed in Alex's ear back in the day, not even recently, you know, just like back in the day. And now with Diddy coming out, you know, once again, poking the bear, Alex said like, oh, okay, queer. Okay, gay boy, you know, just come out the closet already. Like, it's cool. We accept you. Like, it's fine. Like, it's all love. Just why are you coming for making songs about my girl when you know you don't want a girl? That's just how I feel. I feel like that's what he's saying. Like, why are you coming forward making songs about my girl when you know you don't want a girl? Like, you don't like girls. Like, you tolerate them. You tolerate them. You dangle girls as bait for the men that you want. You know, it's like what it's giving. So, yeah, I don't feel Alex has nothing to gain out of the situation. It's not like he's promoting anything. You know, like truly, I mean, he put a charity up. You know, it's not like he's trying to gain clout off the situation. The song is about his wife. He has every right to say something. You make a song about my wife, yeah. Move on. Yeah. We no way, bro. It's I don't give a damn. Don't reminisce. Don't do none of that. Get beat up. Get beat up. Absolutely. So yeah, that's just how I feel when it comes to that. I feel that Cassie has told Alex Fine certain things about Diddy. I do. I think that Cassie may have said that Diddy enjoys the company of men. I do. I think that um Alex had been holding on to certain information because he felt like, he ain't bothering us, so I'm not gonna bother him, type of situation. And now that he's poking the bear once again, now he bothering him, making a song about Cat. Like, you don't need. How long ago did you break up with Cassie? Like, are you kidding me? Like, gross. And then even if it was about her, I feel like Diddy wanted Cassie to know that the song was about her. I feel like he wanted her to know that. If you ask me, it's like an outcry, like a reach out, is how, ooh, Lord, they said go write a song by Mace. I cannot, I just think it's a reach out, for Cassie, like, look, if you still feeling me, I'm still feeling you, type of situation. And Cassie is not going, she's a whole married woman, but some people don't care. A lot of people don't care. Like, Diddy do not care. I feel like if Cassie wanted to leave Alex right now and go back to Diddy, Diddy would allow it. I do. I feel like Diddy will allow it. Diddy likes people like Cassie, and not just what she looks like, her personality, how she's well connected because of him, and everybody likes her, and whatnot. Like, she gets along with everybody, like she fits in. Carisha doesn't fit that mold. What Diddy's looking for, that you come in and be in the circle, like be listed as my girl in the circle. Carisha doesn't have a lot of those qualities. Shout out to the over the 1K in the chat on a good Father's Day. Yes, I think she's very submissive. I do. I think any woman that gets with Diddy has to be submissive, in some way, shape, or form, because there's going to be a lot of things I think she disagrees with. He don't want nobody that's going to disagree. He likes yes men around him. Anything to, like, no different than who was that? It was a rapper that came forward and said that they were in the Young Jock. He said that he was in a club with Diddy and Cassie back in the day when they were together, and Diddy ran up to Cassie and when they were all in the VIP section and whatnot, and Diddy told Cassie to cut her hair, the sides, of her hair, when I was like, I don't know if he just saw somebody with the look and he liked what it looked like, whatnot, but Jock said to Cassie, like, are you gonna do it? And Cassie said, yeah, for Diddy, pretty much anything for Diddy. Type of situation. And he said, sure shit. The next time he seen Cassie, which we all know, Cassie had her hair, cut from the side. So that was never her idea. So that's being very submissive. I mean, it really is, because most women don't play about their hair. So you're not about to just come and tell me, to cut the sides of my hair off. And all that long, pretty hair Cassie got. So I'm just like, oh my God. So I always thought that was her decision. I had no idea that Diddy told her to do that. And she did it because he told her to. So you have to be really submissive. And we're going to get into that. So make sure y'all hold on to that thought, because we are definitely going to get into that. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, did we already? Okay, we already discussed this. So right here. So as we're saying, submissive. In this conversation, I want y'all to tell me, Lord, now she weak-minded. I want y'all to tell me, is Carisha submissive? Would you consider her submissive? Because I know I wouldn't. But would you consider her submissive? And I want you to watch Diddy's tone when Carisha starts to ask him questions. He does not like being asked questions. He does not, especially for somebody he feels like he's doing something for. He feels like, I'm doing something for you. You ain't doing nothing for me. Like, to him, Carisha is a nobody. Carisha is a nobody to him. And if you pay attention, she is not a submissive woman. She's not going to just do what he says. He told Cassie to cut her hair, and she did it. Do you think Carisha should be that type of girl?
Hopefully I got people dancing some more. But we need to dance. We need a good bop.
So you backing your bop? The bop is back.
What you think? You doing an interview? I told you we just gonna get on here and talk how we talk. I'm in the bop. You wouldn't even ask me no questions. So you on that, Carisha? Please, Tom. We ain't gonna be doing no interviews now. Just talking to my friend, baby. For real.
Who you talking?
Talking to you.
No, you're not.
I'm back in my bop.
Okay then.
Okay, you know that.
I know you back in your bop.
I'm gonna ask you, am I back in my bop?
what time it is.
Yeah, you know what time it is. What time is it?
It's fucking Friday. It's shot o'clock.
Let's go. You know, hopefully I got people dancing some more. Cause you know we need to dance. We need a good bop.
So you back in your bop. The bop is back.
What you think? You doing an interview? I told you we just gonna get on here and talk how we talk. You know I'm in the bop. You wouldn't even ask me no questions. So you on that, Carisha? Please talk. We ain't gonna be doing no interviews now. Just talk to my friend.
So yeah, he don't want to be questioned by her. He you could tell all his energy with her is completely off. Like he look, you ain't about to be asking me no questions. Like no, like you ain't my girl. You ain't none of that. Like no, you on that Carisha please time. Like you already know I'm with the bot. Like we done already had this conversation. Now you re-asking me, and I'm no look cut all that. So you can tell he does not respect Carisha at all, like whatsoever. So she feels that they've had sweet times, or times that he's sweet, or times he's kind. So she feels like that's him caring about her. Then that's on her. But actions speak very loudly. And his actions that he is very annoyed by you, especially for you to question him with certain things. Like he feels like you keep overstepping. You keep going into this area of that, like we get down and we don't. Like you be trying it, you know, because this is more so a publicity thing now, especially with them working together. They got a song. Diddy's coming out with music, you know, and whatnot. He did a track with Carisha, so there's definitely something that he's gonna want to push, you know, and whatnot. So playing nicely with her after all this music and stuff is over with, the promoting for Diddy. Y'all know how Diddy is. Diddy just uses people. When it comes to music, when it comes to anything like that, any new developing artist or anything like that, no different than Bad Boy from back in the day, Diddy sucks you dry and then he moves on. That's what he does. He's a billionaire, rich, you know, so he's a succubus. He sucks all of the worth and money out of you. Because believe you me, Carisha's making money, but so is he. Think about when Carisha was doing the Carisha Please. They kept promoting Diddy's liquor, his tequila. They kept promoting it. When Diddy wasn't promoting it, she was. Even within this same moment, she's like, it's shot o'clock. Like, I mean, I pay attention to things. I mean, to me, that's a little weird. You know, to where the whole show, they're constantly talking about his liquor, you know, and whatnot. And all, so he's making money too. So this is definitely a money grab for Diddy. So just because Diddy is already super rich does not mean that he's not making even more money. Revolt Television, Diddy owns that. He's part owner of Revolt Television. Like he owns Revolt. Where Carisha Please is, you don't think he's making money off of that? Why y'all think he even considered going on the show at all? He owns Revolt. Pay attention. He's using her. That's why I said I hope she continues with the show and like keeps it going. Because it seems to me like you were doing it to prove a point. Diddy wasn't going to say no into coming on a show when all of this energy is going around about him and Carisha. It makes for good TV. You know, if you will. It did great. It was the #1 pocket. So he's using her, just like she's sitting here acting like, I'm dealing with a billionaire, making money off him. Blah, 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 blah. He making money off you. It's nothing for him to throw you some money, Mom. When that money coming right back. It's coming right back when that liquor's selling, where you get all these views and whatnot on your little show that he put on Revolt. He get more money out of it than you do. You know, like he make way more money than you do, you know, when it comes to that. So he's definitely going to make a lot of money off of Carisha. So he's definitely doing that. He definitely is sucking her dry because he's not going to pull her in like he pulled a Cassie in. Remember, he did music with Cassie. He did. And when Cassie got big, he ain't like that. He ain't like that because he had other intentions for Cassie, which was to be his beard, you know, if you ask me. But he had other intentions for her being such a beautiful woman, you know, and whatnot. I feel like he had other things going on. When it came to Cass, he had other plans for her. So that's why he pulled her back from the music. Because, I mean, she was dating Diddy for, 10 plus years? One of the biggest music moguls to ever do it. How many stars has Diddy made? even Cassie, he made her a star. So if I'm dating somebody that's a star maker, he made me a star and I'm no longer a star, that's for a reason. So Diddy was holding her back deliberately. It wasn't an accident. He didn't want her doing music. Why y'all think she's doing it now? Because she's no longer with him. He didn't want her doing it. That's why she's in and out. It's like he took, as quick as he handed her dream, he took it from her. And he did that to a lot of people. A lot of people. Total, the band, Day 26, Danity Kane. Just how he handled a lot of people their dream, he took it away. Biggie handed Biggie a dream, took it away. That's just how he is. He's handing Carisha a dream, and he's going to take it away. So, I mean, it just is what it is. You'll look up and it'll be like, Diddy Carisha who? Diddy Carisha who? This is what he does. Like, he's a succubus. He will suck her dry. He absolutely will, because there is talent within Carisha. There is talent within her. There is. So, and he's going to suck her dry. He absolutely will. So, anybody that feels like, oh, Carisha's using Diddy, no, it's the other way around. Carisha's hot when it comes to music right now. Diddy hasn't dropped a song in what, 6 years, 7 years? But all of this static going on about him and Carisha, a rap artist, you don't think that she's on live on TikTok and whatnot, dancing to his song, all of that. If y'all don't feel like Diddy using Carisha, then y'all must get used a lot, because he is an energy vampire. And that is all he is doing. He is sucking the energy out of Carisha, and he will just drop her to the wayside. Because, I mean, for people to think it's actual support, how? Revolt he owns. That's opportunistic. I'm going to come on your show because I own the platform. So you best believe if Carisha was doing Carisha Please on another network, he would not have joined. Opportunist. Are you getting it? You getting it? If she would have did it elsewhere, no bueno. Ain't no way in the world he would have joined her. That is the only reason he joined her. He owns Revolt. This is bonus Jonas for him. Like, he reaps a lot of benefits, from this type of situation, So that's all I gotta say. Shout out to Carisha. She's not a passive girl, and that's what he wants. You need to be passive, and he's not going to accept anything other than that. So that's why I say Carisha would never be a real choice, for him to bring in the crib. He's not doing that. I feel like he thinks that Carisha's ghetto. I think that he feels like she can't be tamed, and I think that he thinks that she talks too much. Carisha talks too much for Diddy, honestly, in my opinion. I think he thinks she's ghetto. I do. I'm just being honest. And I think he thinks that the number one thing is that she talks too much. I will say that over anything, because they hung out a couple times and she was already talking about it in songs, and stuff like that. Like he said, even in the interview, he called her upset, because why you, so I definitely feels like he feels like she talks too much. Cassie has been very quiet. Cassie hasn't said much of anything. Cassie hasn't said much of anything. So she has way more couth. She's way more reserved, than Carisha. Cassie is a party girl, and all of that stuff too. But she's just way more, reserved, than Carisha is. So it will be mad easier to walk around a room full of executives with a person like Kim Porter, God rest her soul, or a person like Cassie versus to doing that with Carisha. I'm just saying, it's different conversations if he's walking up arm in arm with Kim Porter and she's saying talking to certain higher ups, and stuff like that, versus to standing there with a Carisha. A lot of the stuff that they're going to discuss, she may not even know about, and so it just, a lot of these people she has never met. So, I mean, rolling with Diddy is different rolling with him, rolling, those are billionaires. When you dealing with a billionaire, they move in different circles. They're gonna be in front of people that you would never even think that they know, like governors, and so they're having a barbecue, and all of a sudden the ex-president is bringing meat in, with his wife, So I mean, you just never know, dealing with somebody like Diddy. His connections go from here to there. I mean, it's worldwide, with the type of connections that he has. So I mean, you never know. You just truly never know. Like dating somebody like Michael Jackson, God rest his soul. You never know who you're gonna meet. Who you just never know. But you got to be prepared. So you can't just marry anybody. That's why it was such a big deal when Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown got married. It's because Whitney was reserved. She had cool. Don't get me wrong. She was outspoken, but beautiful smile. She just graceful. She knew how to control a room. It was different with her, and then it's like Bobby, he's like wild and, look at him, and wild and it's crazy and just known for all of these things. It's just like, that's who I don't know, Whitney, and Whitney, she's met ambassadors and presidents and queens and princes, and all of that. So this is a different type of person. When you're with a woman like that, God rest her soul as well, you never know who you're gonna meet. So it's the same thing with Diddy. With Diddy, you never know who's gonna be in the room. You have no idea. And a Carisha, no. So yeah, he's very annoyed of her. Very annoyed of her. He likes them young and dumb, and I think that's how he looks at Carisha. Young and dumb. So congrats to Janae. Is it Aikio? And Big Sean reportedly expecting the first child. Now I know that I saw Janae and Big Sean at Whole Foods, and she's very pregnant. Oh, so we'll see. I don't know if this is true, but her daughter is like much older now. So that would be so weird, to girl, because when my kids is grown and gone, that's it. And Janella had one child, the beautiful little young lady that she has with Omarion's brother. So, and now she's about to be grown pretty much, and now that allegedly Janae's pregnant with Big Sean. I know they tried before, and I heard that Janae, her pregnancies weren't successful. So shout out to Janae. I love her. I heard that, she had some issues before. So hopefully, and that could be a reason if she is pregnant to why they're not saying anything. They're probably just waiting, till she gets further along, or, because a lot of parents do that, that have lost a child. They'll wait until they get really far within the pregnancy, like 6-7 months, and then they'll finally say something, versus to the ones that, so shout out to Janae and Big Sean. So hopefully next year we'll get to be saying Happy Father's Day to Big Sean, because I do not believe he has any children. Janae only has one, the daughter, and she's like 16, 17, something like that. So I mean, she's beautiful. Her and Orion, their child. Oh, well, she's not a child anymore. But so congratulations. If this is true, we don't necessarily know, but I hope it is, because I think that they will have a beautiful baby. So so shout out to Big Sean and Janae. Yes, shout out to them. I love them. I think they're a cute couple. So this racist woman, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Diana Jenkins under fire after commenting problematic clapback under fans' post. This is what she said to her. She said, "It can't feel good being Black content creator." All because she posted a before and after pic. Look. What is the problem? Why are we being what does being a Black content creator have to do with anything? The Neighborhood Talk says, child, she claims she didn't mean Black in a race way, but in a negative way. What? Ain't it the same thing? Ain't it the same thing? So Philly Diva posted, "My mind can't comprehend that this is the same woman," right? So the woman in the picture to the left is the same picture as the woman to the right, all right? Now they're saying that she got surgery, things like that. Okay. And Philly Diva just so happens to be black. Okay. So, well, okay. So she says right here at SDJ Neuro, this is her, this woman says it can feel good being a black content creator. Like, what the shit? What the shit? What does what? Like, what does that have to do with it? I don't understand. Like, okay, so the person is black. You're saying that it can't feel good to be a black content creator because but when other white blogs and other white content creators have posted these same memes and pictures and whatnot, like what does that have to do with being black? I'm just confused by that. I'm just like, okay, because white people are posting the same thing. So are you going to meet their posts? Or are you going to post them saying it can't feel good to be a white content creator? Like, make it make sense. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, we need to get rid of her immediately. Her and her three faces, okay? Her faces need the boots, okay? They gotta go, all right? I just don't feel like if she's gonna be saying things like this, then she needs to go. Why is she still here? Why is she still here? Bravo. Why is she still here? Is she gonna be saying stuff like that? Because if she said something about gay people or something like that, then all of a sudden, due to the LGBTQ and y'all want to cancel her. Y'all want to remove her. But she said something about black people, and it's just fine. Like, that's just okay. I don't know. I find that weird. I find that a little weird. But if she said something about something else, then we're gonna remove her, from the cast. But since she said something about being black, that's fine. No big deal. We're not completely against racism, just some of it. So but yeah, since she didn't say the N-word, she's fine. Right? Because I'm confused. So yes, so I just find that weird. That's all I have to say about this. I don't really know who this lady is, and I really don't care. But yes, I just find that weird that let's keep her on the show. But if she said something about the others, then she would have to leave. So Kris Jenner wishes Tristan Thompson, Kanye West, Scott Disick, Caitlyn Jenner, and more happy Father's Day. Trans people, why are y'all not canceling Kris Jenner? Now let me say happy Father's Day to Caitlyn, and it's a problem. See, that's what I'm saying about this selective or outrage. Now let me say happy Father's Day to Caitlyn. It's the issue. It's the issue, if I say it. But this old white woman, Kris, get to say it. I find that weird. Caitlyn, happy Father's Day. Trans people, why is this not a problem? Why she say happy Father's Day to Caitlyn? That is a woman. Don't be selective. Don't be selective. Go be angry. Go underneath that post and cuss her out. And tag her. And tag the LGBT. Come out of here. Now go do it. Because that don't make no sense. That does not make any sense. It does not. She's trolling. No, she's not allowed. Oh, no. Oh no, she's not allowed to troll because we're not allowed to troll. They want to cancel people like Dave Chappelle, and stuff like that because he says a trans joke. But she get to come over here and say happy birthday to, or happy Father's Day to or trans woman. No, that ain't cute. That ain't funny. That ain't none of that. That is allegedly a woman. So, yes, Chris, girl, you gotta go bye-bye. Y'all gotta get rid of her. That's all I have to say about that. So happy Father's Day to everybody but this person, this father right here. So Tyler experiences puberty after exposure to father's testosterone gel. Okay, let's get into this. A British toddler started showing signs of puberty after he was unknowingly exposed to his father's testosterone gel. What did his father have testosterone gel for? Like, why? Erica Brownsell says her son Barnaby, experienced increased muscle growth. So what is he, like Hulk? Grew pubic hair, not pubic hair, a toddler, and increased genital size at the oh my God. Poor baby. This poor baby. What is going on? Not a baby with facial hair. I cannot. This is crazy. However, she became concerned about her son's continuous growth and said he had massive sustained erection. Oh my God. And his height and weight were off the charts. She took him to be examined by the doctors in March, but the physicians were reportedly stunned by his rapid aging. Barnaby's blood results revealed that he had much testosterone as an adult male and bone density of a 4 to 5-year-old, as reported by the Insider. Pediatric, I'm not even trying to, Dr. Tony continued to perform research on Barnaby's case, and one of his colleagues asked if the toddler was exposed to artificial testosterone treatments. Brownsell further explained that her husband had been using testosterone gel for years. Okay, so, but still, how did the baby get it? Like, how did he get it? And was he like eating it? Because it's like, how would he know where to put it? Shout out to P Brooklyn Mom. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I love you, girl. How would he know where to put it? I'm lost. Like, how would he know where to put it? And I don't know. Because don't you, if it's testosterone gel, don't you rub it in places you want to increase like testosterone, like as a male, like maybe face, that area down there, maybe like the arms. If I don't like, what? I'm just confused. I'm confused. That is crazy. That is insane. I'm side-eyeing the dad. I'm side-eyeing a few people. Because how would he know? Was he eating it? Because I'm like, how would he know where to put it? Because that's gel. Like, who? I'm confused. How do you know where to put it? And with most kids, I don't know. Because then it's gel. So with gel, it's gross. It's more like, I'm sure, like a Vaseline type of situation. Okay. Or like if it's like a clear hair gel, like a type of situation like that. I don't know. But still at the same time, how would he know as a toddler where to put it? Because if he was eating it, he would have been all type of sick, eating it. He wasn't sick. Like, he's a toddler. So he shouldn't be active at all. Most toddlers don't, they're abstinent. Most toddlers, they're not doing anything sexual to themselves yet. There's no even even self, into even to self. You know, there's nothing like that going on. It shouldn't be. You know, I mean, as a toddler, you know, I can understand 10 years old and older, you know, even curious at 9, you know, but a toddler, no, what was going on here? Where the daddy? Because how for years has you been having this gel and my baby been using this gel for years and I have no idea? How does he even know what this is? Like, and how to use it? Because that's something, you know, you have to put that in certain areas. How does he know the area? Like, I don't know. Because then, you know, sometimes kids see parents, you know, doing certain things, so then they kind of pick up the habit because, you know, they see the parents doing. But why would he see you putting that on you anyway? I'm side eyeing that too. My children don't see me naked. No. Even as an infant, when I took a bath with my kids, like my son, like he was really little, like an infant, when I would do that, I always wore swimming trunks. Like I didn't get in the tub naked with him now. No, his mama did, but I mean that's the mama. You know, ain't had to worry about it. She carried him, so she could do what the fuck she wanted to do. But the dad doing that, it's a little weird. You know, if you ask me, you know, that, and I've gotten in the tub with my kids, you know, as babies, but I always like wore swimming trunks. You know, and I would just, you know, just chill in the tub because it's more so for them, you know. And then when they would get out, I would shower, you know, like by myself, you know. So weird. I don't know. So yeah, because I was reading that earlier, I'm like, well, that's a little weird because like, how will he know like what to do? Shouldn't he have been like placing it places that didn't belong? Like you would think that, you know, he'd be putting it everywhere, you know. Or, so I don't know. But for you to keep saying that, you know, the swelling and massive, how's that massive? He's a toddler. What are you talking about, lady? I'm not, some don't smell right. So I'm like, woman, you're lying. Island, she lying, Island. Island, I don't believe her. Sandra says, thank you for the chat. She says, testosterone drops as men get older. So they use gel, pills, injections, etc. But if you use the gel, you have to wash your hands or cover the area the gel is used, or it can transfer. See, this is the thing. Why would he keep touching it? I mean, it's not soap, you know, or anything like that. And then with something like testosterone, anything testosterone, you're going to put it at least up in the medicine cabinet, you know, or something like that. You know, you're not literally going to leave it on the side of the sink like some toothpaste, you know, especially with a child in the house. Like, and then even if so, it's still no reason for a child to pick up some gel or ointment looking type of substance or bottle or anything like that to wash their hands. Like that still doesn't make sense. Because I can understand, you know, they put it on their hands and then, you know, you touch yourself, you know, especially as kids, you know, men, you know, we itch down there sometimes, you know, stuff like that. So if you touching, you know, areas that sweat a lot, like that area, that area, you know, whatnot, then I can understand it rubbing onto that area if it's still, you know, on your hands. You know, I could see that, and then, you know, touching your face, and, you know, I could see all of that. Like I definitely could. But for years, that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense. Because they should have caught that way sooner. Why does he already have pubic hair? Is it like, I mean, this is ongoing. This is not something that just like overnight he did one time, put some gel on in the wrong places and whatnot, or, you know, went to wash his hands with some gel and have been touching other body parts, and then he woke up with a full goatee and a bush. Like, yeah, no. That it just says like it's longevity to me. Like this happened over time. So with this happening over time, then how was he learning all of this? Like I don't get it. Especially, I just don't understand. He learned. That's a learned behavior, you know, if you ask me. So it is very suspicious. Very suspicious. Like who was in that house? Who was in that house? What is going on? Hi, Creole's best. Hi. It's just I don't know. It's very suspect. Very, very suspect. Yes, a bush lady webs, girl. It's like how he working with a bush. Like, oh no, Lord. Something right. Something's not right. Right, Barry said, but the parents need attention. Yes, they planned it. She said they planned it. They planned it. That's what happened. But yeah, that's a lot. I mean, that's just a toddler. Like this is, y'all know I don't play about the churn. I don't play about the churn. And yeah, I just this weird. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for that story. I was just like, oh wow. I was like, that is a lot. That is heavy. That is heavy. Moving right along. What's next? Suka Roach. Suka Hyundai. Let's listen to Suka Hyundai. Suka Hyundai says if she wasn't rapping, she'd still be trapping in the church.
Ass, baby. If I could pick another job, I'd probably be the offering lady at the church. Because one thing about it, I'm going to get this money about these tricks $1 at a time with all this southern fried cat culture fried ass, baby. I'm getting that money about her. Best believe that. With my white dress and my white gloves, baby. What a queen at. Doing the Lord's work. If I could pick another job, I'd probably be the offering lady at the church. Because one thing about it, I'm going to get this money about these tricks $1 at a time with all this southern fried cat culture fried ass, baby. I'm getting that money about her. Best believe that. With my white dress and my white gloves, baby. What a queen at. Doing the Lord's work. If I could.
Is anybody going to tell her that collecting the money from the offering is not a job? Can y'all tell her don't know SSI, Medicaid? None of that comes with that. It's a job meaning title, not payment. That's not a job. You're not going to keep all those kids you have in your home doing that. Okay. And are we also going to overlook the fact that she is in an after surgery van? Look. She is laying down. That's a vehicle she is in. That is the after surgery Ubers. When you lay straight down after the BBLs. Look. What y'all thought she was doing? Yeah, y'all know I peep everything. Are we gonna pay attention? Overlook the fact that Suka Roach is in one of these? Because that ain't no hearse. That ain't no hearse. That ain't no hearse, girl. Yes, that's how they travel via Uber after BBLs, and things of that nature. Because you can't stand up or sit up. You can't sit on your butt. A lot of the times. So absolutely, they will have you lay, and these type of vehicles will pick you up and you get to lay on your stomach. You absolutely can. You get to lay on your stomach. And yeah, so that you don't injure or, leak, because there's a lot of leakage, after those surgeries. So yes, they have BBL Ubers, Lady Webbs. Yes, they have the Ubers that you get in just like this. They have pillows and, all of that for you to lay on. You can safely travel laying down on your stomach. Absolutely. Yep. And they make it nice and comfortable for you. They make it nice and comfortable for you. I said, oh, it's, oh, okay. Are we just going to overlook the fact that she just got a BBL again? Now, with most women that have gotten, people that have gotten BBLs, like Saucy Santana, that's a place. Saucy Santana has had a BBL, but he's getting another one. So it's a lot of upkeep when you get surgery. It's a lot of upkeep. It really is. Some people get the surgeries again because their, butt wasn't as big as they wanted it to be, or they want it bigger, Then some people get the surgery again to maintain, or they've gotten a bad BBL, like went into a surgeon that is cheaper, and now they can afford to get it done better. So now that they got the coin to go to the doctors, to get their body together, because a lot of people be coming at Saucy's frame, and how he is shaped. A lot of people come for him. So I think that that's something that Saucy is insecure about. And I think that with him going to BBL this time, he's going to get a BBL, right, that isn't botched. Like it's about said, yeah, like it's because a lot of people feel like this first surgery that he got was botched, that it was a botched surgery, and they feel like he wasted his money. So Saucy is allegedly, from what he was saying, that he is supposed to be getting another BBL. And I feel like this time he's doing it because it got botched the first time around. So now he's going to go to somebody that, you know, the best, you know, now since, you know, his coinage situation is a little different, go to somebody and fix it, you know, and make it better, you know. So, but yeah, BBLs are very dangerous and surgery is upkeep. So I don't know why people feel like I can go get surgery one time and I'm never going to have to do it again. If you are going to get a BBL and you do not take care of your body, you will have to do it again. Okay? In some way, shape, or form. Whether it's going to get a different type of liposuction or a fat transfer, or you will have to get it done again if you do not take care of your body. A lot of these people see people getting these surgeries and they think that I can go get it and I can still eat whatever I want, do whatever I want, all of that. No, you really have to take care of yourself. Like the body literally, you have tubes in you. Like your body's literally draining, you know, things out of it. Is very important to not get those things in areas infected, you know, and stuff like that. It's very important to take care of yourself. You have a lot of people that don't have time for that because they want to look good quickly and they have something planned. And because with the majority of the time, it takes like 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes up to 6 weeks for that surgery to heal. You know, it's no different than going to get like a cesarean, like a C-section. I mean, they're literally cutting you open, tucking fat, sucking fat, tucking it, pulling it, pushing it down. It's like, I mean, your body's going through a lot, you know, with these surgeries. And it's a lot on the heart. That's another reason why, you know, these surgeries are very dangerous. So you have to take care of yourself afterwards. It's better to become as firm as you can. So to work out as much as possible and live a healthier lifestyle, especially with eating food. It does not mean I'm about to go get this surgery and I'm still going to eat wherever I want. I'm not going to be active. I'm just going to sit around and drink and smoke and eat. You know, like, okay, you can do that. And you're going to be in the same situation to where you have to keep going to get it done or other things. So I just feel like be careful, you know, if you're going to go and get these surgeries. But from what I can gather, yeah, Suka Roach was just coming from getting I don't know if she was getting it updated or what, but she ain't laying down for no reason, especially. I mean, she's pretty trifling, but I mean, she ain't that trifling. Well, move right along. So shout out to Wendy Wendell. Wendy is officially gone. She is starting a podcast, from what I hear. Shout out to the Nipper Talk, because I was reading that over there. That allegedly she's starting a podcast. And I also saw Jason Lee was discussing her as well, right? So I think Wendy starting a podcast is great as long as we don't have to see her. I really don't like looking at her. But as long as we don't have to see her, I'm all for the podcast. What I will say is this show with Sherry Shepherd. I do like Sherry Shepherd, but this show is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I like Sherry. I think Sherry's beautiful. I think Sherry has nice talking points, but it's not going to work. It's not. Wendy had a different type of energy when it came to her. She made the show. The show was successful because Wendy was a kiki. Like she was. Like Wendy had her moments. You know, she can be combative, you know, all of those things. But you truly never knew. You just never really knew what you was going to get from her. You never did. With Sherry, you're very predictable. So with you being predictable, I feel like the show won't last. So I don't think that she's gotten a long contract or anything like that. I don't think it's extensive, maybe 1 to 2 year, you know, type of situation. And we, you know, just kind of see where it goes, because I just don't see Sherry being a powerhouse. I just don't. Wendy was a powerhouse. Much as I couldn't stand her, Wendy ran that show. Okay, that she did. Okay, she did a thing. And but at the same time, I just don't see it with Sherry. I'm bored already. Like I was watching a little piece of it, and I'm just like, no. Honestly, I can't stand how you do it. But I would rather see Wendy. I would rather see Wendy, honestly. Wendy was just more entertaining, honestly. Sherry's boring. She's boring and she's very predictable. Like it's just like, girl, we're bored. The only up I see with Sherry having her own show is that it's going to be easier for her to get celebrities because Sherry's not hated. Wendy is hated, by a lot of celebrities for spilling a lot of different tea about a lot of different people. She's not against getting in the drama. She's with the shits. Like she's definitely with it. I don't know. I'm bored, and I think a lot of other people, are bored as well. Yeah, I think a lot of people are just bored with Sherry already. So that's why I said, hopefully, if she can get a bunch of celebrities, to come on, then I think that she would be lit. I think that people tuning in to see who she's going to talk to, then I think that would be better. But just her by herself. Boring. It's boring. I mean, Wendy used to fart, burp, eat, drink, snort a little bit. Like she used to do all type of stuff. So we never knew what we were getting from Wendy. So that's what I liked about her. But I really don't see it for Sherry. She looked like she farts off stage. She looks like she burped before she come out and all of that. Yes, Wendy, how you doing? She used to fart. Girl, you ain't see when when she farted? Yes. It was entertaining alone just looking at this. This is more entertaining than Sherry. Sherry's giving bright colored every week. Boring is what she's giving. She's gonna wear something really bright with them big white teeth. And girl, how you do? Put them up. Because Wendy was not going out without a fight, girl. Wendy said, "Put them up. How you doing? How you doing?" So yeah, Wendy was not going down without a fight. So she lost. Her them tickle bitties. They lost. And Sherry is now on the show. But I just don't see Sherry working out. We're just bored. I think she's a beautiful woman. She's really easy on the eyes. I think she has a very good talking voice. And whatnot. Like I could listen to her. But just her alone, I'm not feeling it. That's why I said maybe, give her a little bit more time. Maybe things will change. But as of now, I'm bored. Like, girl, I don't really even want to watch. Like, I don't even want to watch to see if it changes. Like, bored. Bueller. So, yeah, I was bored. I will say that. But yeah, it is officially a wrap for Wendy. She has said sayonara. Now I hear that there's people that are upset because Wendy didn't get a proper send off. But y'all have to think about everything that Wendy has taken that studio and those people through. I think that y'all are just looking at it from one perspective instead of two. They've been through a lot with Wendy Williams. The directors, the producers, the cast that come on, the participants that come onto the show, the writers, everybody. They've all dealt with a lot when it's come to Wendy's over the span of years that they worked together, including the whole Kevin Hunter era. Like I can imagine like working with Wendy at that time, literally, come on, like having a a mob boss, basically, a gangster, a thug, as the front runner. Instead of them talking to Wendy, they have to go through him, and I just feel like Wendy took those people through hell. Okay. Wendy, she was sick, and then she wasn't sick, then she went to rehab, then she wasn't in rehab, then she went back to rehab, then she was in a halfway house. I mean, they've been through so much with her. So much with her. And remember, the show is ending because of her. Because of Wendy's actions is why this is ending. For years, she let somebody talk for her. And then when it was time to talk for herself, they were already fed up. So it was easier to get rid of Wendy without Kevin than it was to get rid of Wendy with Kevin. Because honestly, in my heart, I feel like they wanted to get rid of Wendy a long time ago. A long time ago. So Wendy has put those people through hell. Like she absolutely, do you think it's easy working for somebody like Wendy Williams? It absolutely is not. Do you think it's easy work for somebody like that? No. It'd be difficult. Imagine working for The Real. All of those different women, their different personalities, all of that. It would not be easy, working with all of those women. It would be hard. The View and all of those other shows, it's hard to work with these personalities. It is. So it's the same thing with Wendy. Wendy's a big personality. So of course that they're gonna have mixed emotions and mixed feelings, about a send-off with somebody that they really aren't on good terms with. I just don't feel like Wendy and the people that created the show or helped her create the show, I don't feel that they're on the best of terms. So why would there just be this outlandish goodbye, Wendy? No. Mm-mm. No. Thank you for your service. Like Shawnee said to Brandy, thank you for your services. Thank you for your services. So, but yeah, I feel like she's taking them through a lot. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, we could tell that Wendy wasn't coming back. I mean, it had been too long. So, and sometimes that could be worse. So it's finally over. The Wendy Williams show comes to an end. Yeah. Wendy show, we love you for watching. So yeah, it's a little weird, but it is what it is. So there was something else about her. What's going on with Wendy? Because I just don't see it for Sherry. I just don't. I don't see. I was very bored. I'm just like, oh, okay. So, what's this? Oops. Is this it? Okay, so Kelsey Nicole says that Megan the Pegasus lied about Tory Lanez offering her money to stay silent about the pow-powing. She said, no nigga gave me no money. All I'm going to say is, y'all that are fans of Pegasus, enjoy her while y'all can. Because I feel that it's going to be some real smelly type of situations going on once everything come out in the open. So I think that y'all should like her while y'all can. Because something isn't right. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. So, like, and I've been saying that from jump. So, like her while y'all can. Because when the truth comes out, I still think that, I don't know what it is with Tory, but I still think that he's, I don't know. I don't know. Because it's something with him, too. It's like, I'm not for neither of them. I don't know. Because Tory didn't deserve to be lied on if it's a lie. If it's a lie. But we will see. But I'm just saying, like her while y'all can. Like Pegasus while y'all can. Because I just feel like something ain't right. Something is not right. Something, it's just isn't. So here it is what we're going to talk about Wendy. So y'all here for it. Wendy Williams says she's starting a podcast show now that her show has officially ended. So I think that this is a good idea. I think it's a good idea that Wendy does a podcast. She's always been a natural at it. She was on radio for years. So yeah, I think that this would be a really good look for her. I'm excited to hear what she has to say about like how the show's going, and stuff like that. I think it'd be juicy. So I feel like how Transrena Kibi said that she was going to take your spot. And Stormisha Alizé said that they was going to take your spot, Wendy. I feel like you should come take theirs. Come be the queen of YouTube. Come be the queen of YouTube, Wendy girl. Come be the queen of YouTube gossip. Come show them how to do it, girl. Come show them how to do it, girl. I think that you should very so much come to YouTube, and I think that you and I should argue. I think that we should beef. It would be good for views. How you doing? So, guys, I think that Wendy should come over here to YouTube and shut it down. Girl, come shut it down. Girl, they said they was gonna come take your purple chair, and they gave it to Sherry. So now, girl, come alive in your purple chair and take YouTube, girl. Come on, girl. Come on over here so we can argue, so I can tag you, girl, and argue with you, girl. Okay, so I think Wendy should come over here. Why not? YouTube has a huge audience. You can make millions and millions of dollars over here, girl. Just come on over here. Just come to YouTube. That's how I feel about it. Why not, girl? Be your own boss. Can't nobody tell you what to do no more. You can have your own situation. You can partner with YouTube, and all of that, girl. You can have your own setup. Be your own boss. And all of that, have your own team, girl, and take over, or start your own app, and take over, girl. Do the Wendy Williams Show app, and whatnot, and also come over to YouTube, do some little after shows and stuff with the fans. I think this could be a whole new look for you. All new type of revenues. Even come over to Station Head, girl. Take over Station Head, girl. Wendy, come on, Wendy, girl. So I think she should get out here. Absolutely. I think that she should get out here in these streets. I think that she absolutely will. So, but yeah, shout out to Wendy. I think the podcast will be a great idea. She was always really great in radio. So, I just think a podcast is like her second nature, So, yeah, shout out to Wendy. So, y'all, president fell off this bike. Look.
Dr. Biden, how was your anniversary? Dr. Biden, how was your anniversary? Dr. Biden, how was your anniversary?
When is elections? When is the elections? This don't make no sense. Now, y'all president done fell off this bike. He can't do nothing right. Nothing. Can't ride a damn bike right. Get off that damn bike and get this gas down. Is what you can do. Turn that pipe back on. Tell Russian and we're sorry. And our gas about to be is $98 to fill up my tank. $62 just to put it on a half tank. I used to put 50 in my shit. It used to be full. I put $50 in there. I was like, yeah, 50. I pump one. Big dot. Big boy team. Yeah, 50. Big dot is truck. And yeah. Put that $50 in there. Pumped it. Got in the truck. Turned my truck on. I had to get out and look underneath my shit. It's my gas tank leaking. I know good goddamn well $50 ain't put my shit on no hair. I said, oh no. I know you lying. Girl, I was hot. Oh, I was so mad at that pump. I was like, oh. Because I like my car to be full. So I'm just like, oh my God. So then I got out and just put it in the machine. I mean, you know, pay at the pump. So I'm just like, I was pissed. And then another $43 it took. Because I just knew it was going to stop at like, you know, 30, 35. Nope. 43 whole more dollars. I said, so $93 to, and it could have took an extra two. They could have took $2-3 more. It could have took $2-3 more. I was just like, oh hell no! I was highly upset. I think that's some bullshit. I was like, oh, I can't get no rides. Oh, I can't get no rides. I can't get no rides. And if you want to ride from me, then it costs a certain amount. It's like $60 just to take you 6 miles, 12 miles altogether. I'm gonna need at least $60 and $10 if you want me to turn on the AC. And it's extra 10 if you're trying to turn the AC on. Other than that, don't ask me for no damn ride. But don't get in my car talking about some it's hot. It is. And gas is also expensive. And you run off the motherfucker AC, make the gas go down even quicker. So if you're going to make it go down quicker, give me an extra $10 and you can ride the AC the whole way. That's fine. Turn the AC on. But if you're just paying me for gas, roll down that good window that the Lord blessed you with. It work. Roll it down. Because it's super hot today. I woke up and I felt like the devil was cuddling with me. It was hot because I didn't turn my air on because, you know, I turn on when it's hot. And yesterday wasn't hot. It was like 76. Like, it wasn't bad, you know. So I woke up this morning, all that humidity and all of that. I hurry up, turn that motherfucker. I said, oh, hell no, fuck that shit. So, you know, here, I live in Minnesota. So, yeah, in Minnesota. In Minnesota. Our weather don't know what it want to do. 1 minute it's super hot, and then the next minute it's fine. Then the next minute it's just super humid, and then it isn't. And then it is, and then it's a snowstorm. You know, like it's weird. You know, don't move here. Don't move here. I wouldn't move here if I were you guys. Is that the real Joe? Yes, this is not the clone. This is not the reptilian version. Yes, this is y'all president. This is y'all president. Y'all president is a mess. Y'all president is a mess. Oh, y'all president is a mess. Yes, when are the elections? Because I cannot. He got to go. He got to go. Him and that piece of black woman, because she ain't but a little piece. Yeah, she got to go too. What's her name? Kamala. She got to go too. Y'all got to leave. Yeah, we sick of them. Yeah, y'all got to go. When is the elections? Every time I see him, that's all I think. Every time he make a decision, get us closer and closer to get blown the fuck up. I'm just like, yeah, when is election? Because yeah, he got to go. He got to go. That's my favorite part of presidency is kicking y'all out and getting rid of y'all. I got rid of Trump last year, and now I'm getting rid of you. That's why I told y'all it's fine. This is the lesser evil. Let's just deal with him for right now, girl. Now we deal with that. We can deal with this. Nah, this is a little better. All right, a little piece. A better. Nah, let's get rid of him like y'all brought him in. Okay? Because I didn't vote for him. I absolutely did not. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So he got to go. He got to go. I'm not going to keep arguing with white privilege. He has to leave. Okay? So that's all I think about. Like, I did the same thing with Trump. I was like, oh, what's an election? Oh, they're coming. 2 years. Then it was 1 year. Then it was elections. So it's the same thing with him. When is the election? Like, he got to go. So, yeah, he flipped. Trump was go. Okay. Glad you think that. So, yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for all. Did y'all send me any cash apps? Let me see. Hold on. Yay, Chanel Williams. Thank you, girl. And Belle and Baby Shay. Yes, if y'all want to send me cash apps, feel free. I deserve it. Is a real nigga holiday. So I'm here flip. So we will be going on to. Ooh, I'm late. Why y'all tell me I was late for station head? Okay, because it's the YouTuber on here that won't close her legs to marry man. So we're gonna go on station head and talk about the people that ain't closing their legs to marry man. Give me about 5 minutes, and 10 minutes, and then we'll be live over there. I'll put it on my community. So Tasha said I'm over there waiting. So we're about to go over there, over the station head, and get a pop in. I say live long. Ooh, damn, this is almost 3 hours. Oh my goodness. So we're about to go over the station head and be messy, because that's what I do. So give me about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll be live. So but I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support, all of your donations and everything. I love y'all. Once again, happy Father's Day to everyone. Happy Juneteenth. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's beautiful out, so y'all make sure y'all get outside. It's really hot today, but y'all make sure y'all get outside. Get outside. Do something, even if it's just for a few minutes. Go outside. Breathe in some of that fresh humidity. Okay, breathe. Go out there and cough. So I love y'all, and until the next show. Bye.
Flex, fresh, flex.